Oh, my God.
You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Oh, look at that.
Alice at 97.3.
Oh my, it's hump day. Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning. You should be careful with that mic. Vincent.
You don't know.
I do know.
You don't know.
Wiggling things.
I was just trying to adjust it. I have a new mic and a new mic stand. They were very quick to respond to the problem.
They were.
Although the problem is not, I didn't do that. A ton of people sit in this seat after I leave.
Yes.
So I'm not taking any credit for whatever happened there.
No, I'm with you. It definitely was not your fault.
I realize in the past we had our own studio, and if something had been wrong, it would have been me. But no.
But not this time.
No, there's a whole train of sportscasters rolling through this room the minute we're gone.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm looking at you, game.
Little brother station.
I'm actually not looking at you, but that's what I meant. You know what I mean.
The Joes.
All those Joes down there.
A million Joes.
It's a million Joes. I love those guys, though. They're actually, it's been really fun kind of sharing the same space with all the other stations. With the old building, I mean, it was down a level and all the way across the building. And
says the lady who doesn't share the bathroom with all the boys from the game.
True. Yeah. That is the nice thing about ladies' rooms is, by and large, it seems like girls are just, I don't know, neater.
Well, we have to put up signs in our bathroom saying, please don't whiz all over the place.
Oh. Are we blaming Joe for that? Because he does talk a lot, and sometimes you talk and you just, you
we don't need to talk about the bathroom anymore. I'm just saying that's you, as you were, It is nice having the boys around.
Yeah.
No, it's not as nice as you think.
Well, it is funny because, it's radio, so we all break around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you'll see people heading that way. And I always see the boys. I've seen Vinny just turn around. He'll see me. He sees the dudes heading there. He just turns around. I'll go later.
It's just a whole thing.
I'm going to go later.
Not that long ago, last week, the week before, someone walks in while my back is to them as I'm facing the wall. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And the person just goes, "Oh my God, it's sold out." Turned around and left.
Yeah.
Full house.
Wait, is there just one stall?
There's two stalls and one urinal.
Oh, urinal.
So, 3.
Yeah, 3 stations.
For the floor.
Yeah, we have 3 stations as well.
Yeah, I can't go when people are talking to me.
I
freeze up.
I really feel like there's a line there. Like when someone's in going to the bathroom, I feel like don't talk. It's fine at the mirror or.
I try to make sure I never go when Vinny goes because I know neither one of us want to make small talk in the bathroom. So
we both try to do that.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. And I'm
you
sure
don't want to
do
learn
too.
each other's brand. Not that you'd ever learn Vinny's. He's not doing that here, but.
No, and there are a lot of people that do. And I. So the world's still here.
Yeah, and it's really warm this morning.
I had my bags packed. I went to the dentist to make sure I had my teeth all ready to go to heaven and nothing.
I know. Yesterday was supposed to be the rapture, everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe some people that, you think are saints have disappeared. The rest of us.
I think about 3 people on Earth
people.
disappeared, and we're the rest.
Yeah.
The rest of us.
The rest of us.
That is embarrassing.
That we didn't get picked?
No, that, no one got picked. I mean, there we all still are.
Yeah.
Crunch.
Why 9/23/25?
Who knows?
Why that?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I mean.
Why
People
anything?
just do their weird math. Religious math. I think the research department might be trying to find us an answer.
I wonder why they there were actual people who did sell their stuff. Totally.
Well, if you're going to go all, I do realize if you're going full faith and you're going all in, then you can't deny the prediction from your person that's saying, you followed me this far. You're gonna stop at the most important point?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's ending.
I wonder how many checks bounced.
Oh
We're paying for things. Here's a check. That'll clear tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm sure the internet has made more of it than, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I was going to say, if you really think if you're writing a
check that you know is going to bounce that you're going to heaven, that's kind of rude.
That is true.
Good point.
Jesus paid his debts.
That's a really good,
In
that's
full.
a good point. Yeah.
For everyone.
He did. Thanks.
He wasn't a fan
Thanks,
of the money
Jesus.
changers.
He wasn't. He pitched a fit in the market.
Okay,
Anyway.
we've passed my knowledge of.
Okay.
I'm glad
This
we're
time,
still
yeah.
all here.
Yes, it's nice. I'm hoping that you're right about today being cooler because yesterday was oppressive, and then this morning I got in my car and it was 67 degrees outside my house, which is
So-
like fully 10 degrees warmer than a normal morning as I leave.
On top of single dadding,
Yes.
which I realize many of you do this kind of stuff all the time, but I had one day, one job, keep the kids alive.
Yes. How'd you do?
I did fine,
Both
but
still around?
they're. I mean, we were fine, but the missus was gone from 8 to 8. Like left there at 8, and I was already in bed. I had to say, girls, speech. It's my thing.
Yeah.
Give them a big long.
Right. Sure. Bore them to sleep.
Listen, soldiers.
You must be weird to have for a dad. I mean, people don't know when their dad or mom is weird because that's what they're growing up with. But it's, I'd love to be a fly on the wall.
So when you go to bed and she's not there, do they stay up and do whatever they want?
No, not whatever they want. And they're pretty good about understand. Like I will give them a lot of leash that their mom wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Their mom will go, yeah, you can go outside. Let me get my, and she will work on the patio with her laptop. So
I said, I'm
she's
keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, I will go, yeah, be back in 2 hours. Don't be late.
Because I'm going to start to freak out if you are.
Well, and you'll never get this kind of luxury again.
That's funny. I used to say that to my kids too. You have a very long leash. Do not make me yank it back. Be where you say you're going to be when you say you're going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Accomplish the things that you have to do.
So they played, and then I fed them, and then I told them, listen, I can't make you take a bath, but you should. You both stink. And then I got to make sure that you understand if your mom is late for any reason, putting yourself to bed is as simple as climbing in bed.
And closing your eyes with the lights off.
Like, just
That's what
get
it takes. I
in
can't
bed.
sleep. Close your eyes. Did you try that?
Yeah. So anyway, it all went fine. It was just one of those things.
Yeah.
But it was
Plus, it was
hot
so hot.
we had gymnastics and other
geez.
things, so I had to be around and
Probably
doing
cooler
things.
in there, though, than at your
No.
house. Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
No, there's no air conditioning in the gymnastics building.
Oh, that's too bad.
It was triple digits yesterday,
It
though.
was crazy yesterday.
But what I will
Crazy.
say, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, at my house, it did cool off.
Oh.
Like as the evening came on, all of a sudden there was a light breeze off the ocean. I was going, oh, and it was fine by night.
Well,
I climbed into bed and actually slept, and it was
90 at 6:30 as I was going to bed. So if it did cool off, it happened. And it didn't. I mean, it was almost 70 degrees this morning when I left. But I'm hoping the wind will kick in and that coastal breeze will cool everything down.
we're 80 at the highest right now.
Today.
All
right.
That's the prediction. Now, there is a possibility for that rain and thunder shower scenario, but also clearing later. So let's just hope we're good.
Yeah.
No lightning strikes, no trouble.
No dry lightning.
And no, it shouldn't be as hot today. And the city was like 90 or 85 or something like that. What was it like here?
Hot.
85, would you say?
83, yeah.
Something like that.
Oh.
Which is
hot.
Scorching in the city.
Yeah. It's the time of year. This is it. Like I drive across the Golden Gate Bridge every day for work, and it's always hilarious to me. It's July, August, and there are tourists in shorts and the sweatshirt they literally just bought because they're like, I'm freezing to death. And it's like misty and foggy and the wind's whipping and it's, 52 degrees or
That's
whatever.
how I like it. That's just how I like it. Bring that on. I am all about that.
Yeah. It's just, I always feel like, if only you'd taken your vacation in late September when we have a heat wave every year. It was always that way. Like the summer would be cold and misty, and then the kids would go back to school and there'd immediately be a heat wave, and they'd all be like, at the school.
100 yesterday.
It's just ridiculously hot. How dare they? Those people in charge of the weather. I didn't even go outside yesterday. I walked out the back, and I was wearing, I always wear a sweatshirt, and I come home and it's nice and chilly in my house, so I keep the sweatshirt on. And then I walked out the back door, and I had like plans. I was gonna do some stuff, and I got to the edge of the deck, and I went, this is too hot. I'm gonna go back in where I need a sweatshirt. No thanks. I'm not doing it. And I'm dying I love my hot tub, as you know. I mean, I think I might have mentioned it once or twice.
No.
And it's actually been too hot to go in the hot tub.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Even naked?
Well, yeah. It's actually probably would have felt a little bit cooler yesterday in the hot tub. But I'm ready for the fall weather. I've been really looking forward to it.
We all are.
Get some enjoyment.
I mean, I think we all are.
I like the warm.
You do?
Yeah, I don't like it as hot as it was yesterday. The dog gets all overheated.
Do you have a cement floor in your apartment?
My whole apartment is cement.
That's what I thought.
My apartment doesn't ever. I've never used my air conditioner. I've never not been under covers at night. Like even last night, I was under covers.
You have an air conditioner though?
Yeah.
So if you needed it, if you needed it, you could.
I could.
So
but I've never needed
it. Is it because you're really close to the water on Alameda?
We're close to the water, and it just that concrete just stays cool in there. Yeah.
That's nice.
It is cool.
Yeah.
Could you hose down your floor?
I could. Yeah. I could.
That's awesome.
It's a big
Is there a drain in it?
No.
Oh,
So
that's
that'd
too
be a
bad.
mess.
That'd actually be great, wouldn't it?
But my washer leaked water yesterday, so I had to clean that up. And
no.
Yeah, so that's not fun. And,
why did it leak water?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Your
And
dishwasher or your clothes washer?
my clothes washer.
Oh.
Yeah, I just got home and there's all this water on the ground, and I'm like, oh, okay. But easy to clean up off the concrete.
Yeah.
No problem
Did
at all.
but you didn't see if there's some kind of blockage or something, or?
I don't know what to look for. I'm no
So did you
mechanic.
Did you call your landlord?
We have a little online system for that.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they're pretty quick about stuff. So I'm gonna be like, every unit has the same stuff. So
Yeah.
hopefully they're just like yank it out and put a new one in.
Oh.
I hope so. Instead of trying to fix it and take up my day.
Why are you shaking your head, Bob?
Just such a shame that we just have to throw things out when they're not working.
No.
Well, no, they'll take it somewhere and fix it. I'm sure. But in the meantime, don't
inconvenience me. I'm
Exactly.
trying to do my laundry over here.
Yeah.
That's funny. John feels the same way. Like, we had this washing machine that he had to take apart at least twice a year for 10 years. And he finally he couldn't fix it. He's on there. He's doing the Vinnie. How do I fix, whatever the thing was? He ordered new pumps, new
I won't
drain
do that
things,
though.
like all this
He's
stuff.
crazy. I won't do all that.
He takes pictures of each step and where each thing goes. He takes the whole thing apart, and I just sit there. I get this anxiety, like, oh, this is a disaster.
Where
I would
he's
just buy a
coming
new
from,
one.
though. Like, he's been the stay-at-home dad, and now he finds himself. I'm sure he feels like this is what I do.
Right.
I'm digging into this, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. And if I don't, at least I tried.
Right. No, he's a guy who is like always puttering around.
I'm sure.
Fixing stuff. I literally write things down on a list for him so he has some things to do. It's great. John.
Anybody would say that to themselves, I'll do this before I go to the golf course. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
that seems like a fair trade.
It's true. I know he has guilt about it. Like that
I'm sure.
he's gone all day golfing, because then he comes home and makes a great dinner. And I'm like, you should feel guilty. Feed me, Seymour. Listen, we have a big show today. There's a lot of Jimmy Kimmel stuff.
Oh. You didn't watch it, though.
I haven't. Well, I did. I watched the monologue, and
Okay.
we've pulled a bunch of clips for you from the monologue, and there's a lot. So if you get sick of it, feel free to text us. But I think this is it's an incredibly important time right now, and I want to talk about some of this stuff. And he just puts it really eloquently. Like, he really manages to keep it funny and make some great points. I think you'll enjoy it. And there's some really funny stuff
For
that
me,
they planned.
the thing is, even though they didn't do it right away, Disney has done the right thing.
They have. I'm going to start with the story that isn't even about Jimmy Kimmel, but it's about bad optics, and it's actually really. I found it to be hilarious. So we'll start there. I'm going to start the song here because I think it has a bit of a lead up. KLC HD1 San Francisco. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Here's Ariana Grande.
Okay, we have a real problem here.
You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Freaking amazing.
Alice at 97.3.
Hump day, hump day, hump day, hump day. Oh, we should try to do, if we can squeeze it in, we should try to do a F, Marry, Kill today. Hump day. I know that Bob has written a few of those and she wants to. You want to play, right? That'll be fun.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. Third Love bringing us this portion of the program. I love, you got to love it when you get the right bra. And you can pick one up while I'm there. Come on out and visit me, please. Mark your calendar. Friday, October 3rd. That is a week from this Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're going over to Third Love's Fillmore Street, San Francisco location. I'm going to be there. Bob and I think we're going to have like a road trip.
We're going to do carpool karaoke on the way there.
Oh my God, it's going to be great. Oh, we should do carpool karaoke. That'd be hilarious.
Bras are super interesting as a guy that, hasn't
Loves
experienced
boobs.
them. Well, I love boobs for sure. My very first girlfriend had the bra, the one, and she would wear it until she couldn't, and then she'd wash it by hand, wait for it to dry, and then wear it again because it was the one that fit it. And you can't even imagine what that like.
Right.
How sucky is that? You should have the right bra and multiples.
Yes, and for different outfits that you're wearing, and there's all something that you need extra support because you're going to run or whatever it is. Third Love, they're amazing. I've been actually wearing Third Love bras for years. They came on the show. We were back at the other building, and I got some bras from them, and they're the ones that I go to. And I just recently got a new one from them that I love. So we'll be there at lunchtime, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Third Love's Fillmore Street location in San Francisco. Free fittings. They are going to have some light bites, which I can't wait to find out with the food. I'm in. Plus 20% off while we're there and free undies with a purchase over $150. So Third Love, mark your calendar, October 3rd. And we'll all be Taylor Swift geeking out because that's the day that the album drops. And the movie's going to be in theaters that we are. It's going to be crazy. What a day. Wow, wow, wow. So I'm going to start with this. I literally laughed out loud when I saw this headline.
Okay.
Disney Plus and Hulu hiking prices again next month. So this story came out almost the minute after they said Jimmy Kimmel's back on, which I just felt like, okay. Would they have not done this if they hadn't said that he was, would they have waited until that situation was resolved? Is that what they were waiting for? Because it was like immediately after.
I don't know the politics of that or what they, but I will say this. I will pay more for Disney Plus and Hulu for them to have done the right thing than for them to. And I realize some people out there are like, you're a broadcaster. We get why that means more to you than maybe the rest of us. But you really do want shows like this to continue. I don't watch the night shows, but you want people who call out all politicians, whether it be Republican, Democrat. You want I don't pay attention to that. I can't. I'm busy getting my nails painted. And I don't mean I like my nails. I mean, I have kids and they're painting my nails.
And you're having a spa day whether you like it or not.
There's a lot of stuff I can't pay attention to right now. There's just not enough time in the day, but I want to know that there are people out there doing that.
Oh, it's incredibly important. Like
a free press.
A free press and freedom of speech. You should be able to express your opinion without fear of retaliation from your government. The end.
And people have the right to not watch your show.
Not listen to your show, not watch your show, and
that'll
not
be
agree
the way.
with you.
That'll be the way that stuff gets removed from the airwaves is because they just don't have an audience
Nobody's
for
watching it. Exactly, Ben. It's a very simple formula.
So, to your first story, I say I will pay that price, Disney Plus, no problem.
So Disney, remember when Disney Plus first came?
Sorry, Netflix, I have to cancel you.
Because you're not going to be able to afford both. It is crazy how we're piecemeal. Everybody does it now. If you look at your long list of subscriptions, it just is like, okay, well, I thought this was going to save me money, but it's definitely not. When Disney Plus first came out, I want to say, I think it was $4.99, and it was like,
I think you're right.
Wow, it's amazing. Like all the Disney stuff, and it was a great way to snag literally everyone. And now they're teamed up with Hulu and ESPN and ABC and.
I will say that what I just said about Netflix, not a joke in the sense that it was hysterical, but my kids are now becoming people.
Yeah.
And their go-to is Netflix. They don't even look through the guide on regular TV at all.
Oh. They find everything they need on Netflix.
I hit the guide and always go through my Xfinity looking for a ball game or something.
Yes.
Or to see.
Or something that I've recorded.
What's available to me
exactly.
real quick before I go. They don't even kind of look. They go straight to Netflix. And that's their starting place for what's on TV.
So Disney with ads is going to be $2 more. $11.99 from $9.99. The Hulu Premium with no ads is going to stay at $18.99. With ads, it's going up $2. But the bundles are the things that people do with because, and we do this. Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN, no ads in everything but ESPN. I think ESPN does have ads no matter what. I'm not positive on that, but that one, that's the biggie. And that one is going up $3. So you're paying $30, but you're going to pay $30 a month now for that. I'm not seeing. This is Hulu Plus Live TV.
Yeah, I have that.
Oh, is that per year? $99? It can't be a month. But because it includes Disney Plus Premium and ESPN Select, which maybe that means no ads. I don't know.
They have ads because they have live sports.
Yeah.
So they have to take breaks.
Right. Is that a month? You're paying $100 a month? Or is that a yearly thing?
I don't know. I feel like it might be monthly because
Jesus.
Because it's like having cable though. I have all the local channels. I have.
Oh, that's right. You were saying
I have everything.
You've completely cut the cord.
Yeah. Everything is just I watch all my live TV on Hulu Plus.
Yeah, per month.
Oh my God, $100 a month, live TV. Anyway, they're hiking their prices again, and I have to think that factored into let's get Jimmy back on because everyone's boycotting us, and if we want to do this price hike that I'm sure they've had planned for however long.
There was a time when I kind of did feel like people were scooting things in under big news stories.
Yeah.
We're currently in a phase where there's only big news stories. So everything seems to be scootable or whatever term or word you want to use.
Yes.
You can kind of get stuff in under the radar because the radar's really all filled up.
Right.
All day, every day.
It really is. And honestly, that's kind of why I wanted to do the story because I felt like with everything else that's being talked about today, if I didn't subscribe to literally every damn thing and look through every damn story, I would have missed that for sure. I'm like, oh, you guys, more money for the thing we're mad at. And just to, maybe I'll skip all the Jimmy Kimmel stuff for the rest of this break because I have so much of it coming up. There is a new teaser trailer that I've put up on the Sarah and Vinnie Facebook page. There is a Welcome to Derry HBO prequel series that they've already got a trailer out for. For it. It's called It, Welcome to Derry. It is in Derry, Maine. If you are somehow not familiar with it, it is a book that was written by Stephen King. It's been... I think they even did a miniseries with it one time, but then there've been these major release movies. I think they came out a year apart from each other, where it was sort of like when they were kids and then when they come back as adults to figure it out. And it is this clown, presents as a clown, and Pennywise the clown. Mm-hmm. And I want to say, isn't it like a 27-year cycle?
There's a cycle. I don't remember the years, but the book is like as good as anything he's written. I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's a really, really great book. If you've seen the clown is in the new movies is kind of horrifying. Like they did a good job.
And that
What's that guy's
Bill
name?
Skarsgård, and he is not just starring in this; he's also the executive producer.
I can see why there are people who would say that's not for me.
Oh, if you're already a clown fearer, Maddie,
Yeah.
have you watched it?
Oh, I've watched it, and I mean the book scared me. Just reading the book. But he is the epitome of a scary clown in that. Like really, like all my worst fears wrapped up into one
clown.
Yep, nailed it.
I will say that I love Stephen King anyway, but nobody writes childhood and captures that the way that he does. The friendships that are formed, like you just care so much. Every kid has their struggles and their fears, and that book and those kids are just it's everything. Like that's where he is the very best. Forget the scary parts and the stuff. It's kids on an adventure. He writes that like nobody else. I just love him. So I'm pretty excited about this. I think it is the return of the Bill Skarsgård Pennywise, and it's so there's just a little teaser trailer. And let me see if there's the question that has plagued Derry residents for decades floats over the trailer from one of the young kids trying to understand how and why his friend disappeared. It's 1962. So I guess, I don't know, maybe the first It was set 27 years after that. And then the second movie that we saw was set another 27 years after that one. I think, or maybe it's 29 years.
It's 27.
Okay. Oh, the 27 Club. What if you did that on purpose? Anyway, Welcome to Derry. There's a new teaser trailer. So if you're a fan of that, we got that for you. This is funny. Marshawn Lynch, NFL player.
Beast mode.
Is he the beast mode guy?
He's beast mode. He's very local. He's Oakland.
He could run for mayor of Oakland and win hands down, no problem.
He'd rather be an actor.
He's turned himself. I just would applaud Marshawn Lynch. There's no yes, beast mode. Yes, he played at Cal. He's the guy who drove the golf cart around but he's also the guy, once he went pro, that said, I'm only here so I don't get fined, and kind of zipped it.
Yep.
He absolutely, for as much personality as he has, he turned that off as a pro football player and just played football. And now all of a sudden, I mean, we kind of knew the Cal, the driving but the rest of the world is now seeing this guy just flower. Just absolutely become something entirely else. He's absolutely on, 10 commercials running right now. There's a guy whose name is Max Searle, and apparently he's behind Only Murders on the Building.
Yeah.
The show Dave. Did you watch Dave?
I've seen Dave.
Is it funny? Is it good?
It's the first season I thought was hilarious. Then it gets a little too.
Oh, it's not the movie about the president.
No.
It's a Little Dicky.
Oh, really? Oh, Dave. Yes, I have watched Dave. I love that show. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I didn't. I had to put
I didn't
that
know
together.
that was a Little Dicky show.
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
And it's and I agree. The first season's gold. And but I enjoyed the rest, but the first season is absolute gold.
So Amazon MGM Studios has bought the pitch for a half-hour private eye comedy starring Marshawn Lynch, produced by, I guess he's the creator / showrunner, this Max Searle, who was behind Dave and Only Murders in the Building. I don't have a title, but they say here, the show stars Lynch as a version of himself who, in refusing the typical life of a retired athlete, dives into a new career as a Las Vegas private eye, teaming with a tough veteran female PI in a partnership as unpredictable as the cases they take on.
Love it.
So I guess we have that to look forward to on Amazon.
He is delightful.
Even this picture of him as whatever his character is going to be, maybe, he just has this look like this on his face. Huh?
Well, he owns the weed companies,
He doesn't look baked. He just looks
Huh?
Huh? Yeah?
Anytime I've met him, he's been baked.
I am rooting for that guy. It doesn't matter what his extracurriculars are. I mean, as long as
he's
they're
an
legal.
entrepreneur. He owns a
Hey, it's
cannabis
legal
company.
now, right?
But good for him. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah. So there you go. There's a Private Eye comedy starring Marshawn Lynch with some pretty serious backing. Amazon is doing it, and this guy who's seems like a kind of an established TV guy. Very unlikely looking dude. He's a redhead with a big bushy beard, a very kind looking smile. I still wouldn't want to meet him in the woods, And he looks like a guy I might meet there. Really long red hair.
This is the guy who's going to write the show?
This is the creator. Yeah, here, have a look. But he has a very sweet, very kind face.
Oh, you can meet him in the woods.
I don't know, man. Sometimes
You're
people
gonna take the bear over that guy?
He might have. Well, it depends on the expression he has on his face.
Sheesh.
He does have you can trust me. Don't worry about it. He does look excited.
Guy looks like granola.
He does look like granola.
If you could describe
like this
a person,
rough
like, there you
jacket
go.
on and this plaid shirt. I don't know. I'll take the bear. Okay, I am out of time, Vincenzo. What's coming up? Is it the bear?
I just can't believe over that guy. The bear.
Well, he's smiling there. He looks, he looks like he's having a good day. Oh no.
Yeah, the bear's next, everyone.
Sarah and Vinnie on Alice.
Have a very nice day at work.
Alice at 97.3.
Alice at 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show, good vibes and variety. Coming up at 7:05, your first chance today to score tickets for Ed Sheeran.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by Fremont Bank. For more than 60 years, Fremont Bank has supported the East Bay's Tri-Valley. And that momentum remains strong. Fremont Bank believes we all thrive when communities unite. Discover the difference at fremontbank.com. Okay, here's what's happening. I know yesterday was the hottest day of the year, or at least felt like it. It was a nightmare. We all survived. Oh, I hope we all survived. And it's cooler today. It will cool down. Like at least 10 degrees cooler, which is good. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Or that's what I want. Oh,
I'd like 20 degrees, please. 70 would be nice.
as I was driving home, I checked surf and there was some wind on it and the tide was too high and it just wasn't happening. So, and I knew I was going to drive from the coast where it was already warm to where, a little farther inland where I live, and it was going to be
Smoking.
scorching. And driving through Santa Cruz, it was already in the mid 80s.
Ugh.
And I just went, I'm doomed.
Yeah.
And it was, in fact, 100 degrees at 97 at noon.
That's hot.
It is hot, too hot. But it's gonna be cooler today. And I know people in the city, you might have enjoyed it if you could get out and kind of sit in the park. But otherwise,
Yeah.
it's too hot.
It's sticky too.
Yeah.
It just feels like, oppressively humid air. Ugh.
That's hot.
That's hot.
This is one of those. This first story is one of those that I guess I didn't realize it until I heard my kids say it.
Oh.
And then you start to wonder about, you hear something back at you and go, that sounds rude. So one of the things is I realized because my kid said it, she goes, sure. And I went, why, what is that attitude all about?
What did she say it in response to?
Just whatever I was asking her to do for me. And she was just, sure. And I went, I know that sounds like me. It came right out of my mouth. And I went, do I sound that snotty when I say sure to someone about something?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
So this is the next step, I guess. Is it rude to say yeah instead of yes?
I'll never forget I had in third grade, I said yeah in response to a teacher, and they thought it was the rudest thing they'd ever heard. They're like, yeah.
They're like, Bob, do you have the answer?
Well,
Yeah,
You do have a little attitude.
that is true. Yeah.
So I'm
What?
sure when you said it, it came off a little snarky.
I know. I can picture little Bob saying that.
With the missing.
Yeah.
I was an angel. A pleasure to have in class, according to my report cards.
Oh. Is that the selection they made?
Yeah, number 7.
Someone put up a poll online asking, is it rude to say yeah instead of yes?
I think it's really situational. I feel like when your boss is saying something, or if, I don't know, like your grandma, maybe you say yes. But yeah.
But you can also like say it a couple times. Yeah. That to me, that's when it's dismissive.
You just said it and it sounded fine.
Right. Well, I mean, right? This is a casual conversation. I think yeah is fine amongst friends.
Tell me to do something.
Can you get me a cup of coffee?
Yeah. See, I'm blowing you off. That's what that is.
But if you just said yeah, I would have been like, okay, great.
This quote was added for context. My partner always corrects me when I say yeah and says it's so rude.
Oh.
I just think it's casual. I do think, and this is why we have a kid going through growth. She's growing. She's becoming maturing, and there's a lot of corrective measures in place at the moment. It's just one of those things where you've got to pick your battles, and yeah or yes can't be one of them for me right now because there are so many bigger.
But sure might be a problem.
Well, sure just was the cold splash of water I needed to realize that comes out of me. And I don't mean it to sound rude or dismissive, but hearing it back, I went, oh, that is rude.
It sure is also all in the inflection. Like if I say, can you go get me a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Totally fine.
That was well acted.
Right. Can you go get me a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Oh, that's loaded. Sure. I'll do your bidding as usual.
Do you really
anyway, there are a lot of people who think that is rude. Yeah, instead of yes is rude. Be careful. I'm pointing it out.
It's good to know that. I feel like I always say yeah. I don't know that I say yes all that much.
I'm pointing it out because hearing sure put back at me made me pause, and I went, wow, that didn't come off right.
Mm.
And I don't mean to do that if that's what, if someone's hearing me and saying, well, that was a D move.
All have our kind of almost crutch words that we use. We just do the things that you don't even know you're responding sometimes, and you'll say something. Not you, but all of us.
Here are a couple things that older people do with their phones that make younger people cringe. I'll start before we even get to the list.
Okay.
Not taking updates. Like, take the update.
Why would that annoy anyone else?
Because your phone is more likely to get hacked, and you probably have 20 emails and all of the things that we share in your phone, including your contacts, which I know that's another thing on the list that you've got to go through your contacts. What is this?
What do you mean go through?
There are people, out there who have like 7 entries per person. And you go, what are you doing?
I'm kind of one of those people.
What?
And I got to remember which is what a right number, and I eventually always call the wrong number, and then... Yeah.
So why not fix that? It'll come up and say, would you like to merge these two things and get them corrected?
It doesn't say that.
It's another thing I have to do during the day.
Because you haven't taken the updates for 20 years.
that is not true. My thing automatically updates.
I waited on updates this last time until I just had apps that would not work anymore. And they were like, you've got to update if you want to use this app.
Well, that'll do it.
And it did it. I updated because I needed to use the app.
John has auto update turn on all our stuff. Sometimes I get up in the morning and it's 3 a.m. and I have very limited time.
The hour when updates happen, everyone.
I know. And I'll come in
for this show.
And the damn computer is, it has the Apple logo with the little line and it's like 26 minutes remaining. I'm like, okay, I guess I have to do this on my phone. Yikes.
They say here, these are things that older people do with their phones that make younger generations cringe. Calling people.
Yeah, please don't call me.
Don't call me. Knock it off.
Yeah.
Thank God, at least now when people leave you a voicemail, the phone converts it to text.
Yes,
so I don't have to listen
that is a nice
to that
feature.
junk.
I work with a guy now. He likes to leave me 2-minute long messages.
I never do that.
No, not you. This is my other job.
Side hustle.
My side hustle. And it's
You
like,
can't call CEO of another business a side hustle.
It is true. It doesn't feel like a side hustle. It feels like a big job.
it's a hustle.
I wonder
All
if he
right.
calls us his side hustle. or
Yeah,
his
it
other
probably
job.
does.
He actually has 3 jobs, this poor guy. So I'm with you on the voicemails. I can tell you called me because I have a phone log. So, and that's what my kids will do if they just want to get my attention. They'll call, let it ring once, hang up, and then I text them what's up.
Sometimes for the 20 years that I've had a phone, the missed calls do not show up.
Oh, really?
And it's always from my mom. She's like, well, I called you. I'm like, are you sure that it went through? Did it ring? Because I didn't see anything.
That does happen.
Does it?
It's happened to me for sure. And I don't know if you're kidding.
No, I'm not
just
kidding
trying
at
to
all.
clear your mom, Mom, you're listening.
She really isn't getting your calls. That's so strange.
No, that does happen. On the list is also sending long text messages.
Yeah.
If you send one giant block of text that takes up the entire screen, you're doing it wrong.
And no one will read the important thing that you put right at the beginning, followed by the long explanation of why you've decided this. Like nobody, I just don't do it. I sort of skim down and say, sure.
I wouldn't consider myself the younger generation here, but I've certainly told my mom, you don't have to finish with love, Mom. You don't.
Mom
Aw.
is right there at the top.
That's nice, though.
It's
I
not a
know who
letter.
you are.
It's just a text
It's
message.
just the info only.
Yeah.
No need. Love, Mom. All right.
I just realized about yeah and yes.
Yeah.
Yeah is an agreement. Yeah is like a casual, I hear you and understand. Yes is an action. I agree to that. You know what I mean? You've asked me to do something. Yes, I'll do that for you. You know how when your mom leaves the thing? Yeah. I'm just chiming in.
It's more like a confirming receipt of what you said.
It's a red receipt. That's
Sure.
exactly what it is.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Yes.
Not passcoding your phone is another thing that bothers the
that's a pain
young
in the
ones.
ass.
Do
You
they
really
even
need
let
to
you do
passcode.
that?
You got to
You can.
passcode the thing.
You can do it. But mine wants a 6-digit code, and I'm like, nah,
So
I won't be able to remember that.
what do you
I go
do?
four digit. You can go 4-digit.
Oh.
I want you to do all these things, and I'm like, it's okay. I don't want to.
I've got the 6-digit lock myself.
Yeah, I don't have 4.
Do you use your face?
I do.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah. Yes.
And the other thing that bothers your youngsters is when they realize that your phone has had the flashlight on all day.
Why is my battery so low?
Why do
It's so strange.
Why is your phone glowing in your pocket? Your flashlight's on.
There's nothing more embarrassing than accidentally turning your flashlight on.
There are more embarrassing things than that,
No.
I assure you.
Yeah, I can give you a whole list of things I do that are more embarrassing than that.
Like today, even.
This morning before I got to work, even.
What happened?
No, I'm just in general though.
Gotcha.
It's more of an in general thing.
I have a quick question for Bob while her mic is hot.
All right. Hot mic.
This is one of those things. I think it's generational, but I can't be sure. Growing up, my dad often at the dinner table, sometimes it would be a Friday night, and it would just be that thing where he sees me, kind of getting geared up to go out. I'm going to go party. I'm going to grab my girl. I'm going to go hit the keggers. We're going to do, and he would choose that moment to go, you realize it's coming down now, right? Like, what are you going to do with your life? I hope you're sorting these things out because, I see you going to have some fun, and I want you to be also. And I would be like, Dad, I'm going to a kegger, and I'm going to pray my girlfriend lets me do,
You didn't say that to
do
him.
stuff. Believe me, I did.
Did you?
Yeah. So, and it was one of those things that created kind of an anxiety with the my
pressure.
future.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? And I really did believe that I was going to find my place in this world. I just didn't know what it was yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then radio walked right up and kissed me on the mouth. And forevermore, I just had my direction in life. So my question is, Bob, the young person on the show, do you kind of feel like you have your future mapped out? I've heard you say, like, I'm going to be married next year and then we're going to have a kid. Or are you just sort of rolling with things as they come? Because I also see that in you, too.
Yeah, I said something last year, or not last year, I think right after I started this job. I don't think I'm going to chase my dreams. I'm just going to surf them. I'm going to see what opportunities come, what feels good, and just go from there. And I kind of had the epiphany that I might be someone who does a lot of different things. You know, like I did the marketing thing. Frankly, I was good at it. And I could see myself doing that forever, and it was comfortable. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to do something else. I wanted to challenge myself. So now I'm doing this. I'm excited to get more into producing. I'm really enjoying it. I'm pretty good at it.
She is holding her own.
And we'll see
she
what
fit
comes
right
next.
in. It's crazy.
So you feel like you're rolling with it and you don't stress about it that much.
No.
I do think that's a really, I think that's great. I think you can grind on something to the point where you might, I know there are people who went, I can't keep pursuing this dream. I just got to get a job that makes me money. And they just go, I've got to have money. And they go that direction.
I got to pay these bills.
And I get that. But they've also given up on whatever it is they were in pursuit of. And I can see how that
can be soul crushing.
It is something
you carry with you.
Really hard to sort of, I think that was the hardest thing about growing up was finding the place to aim myself. Once I had that, I felt like
game on.
I'll just put on blinders, say yes to everything, and make it happen. But before that moment, it felt very like a heavy weight, didn't it?
Well, it seemed
How
like
did
your
you
dad
feel?
was kind of sitting on your neck.
Well, and that's his generation.
Yeah. A little bit of both, actually, because I definitely didn't get that kind of pressure from I had to work, but I was going to be a rock star, obviously.
Right.
And I would work these crappy jobs on the side. And when
that was after horse college or before?
That was after horse college. After the first year of college, I got in a band right at the end of the summer, and I told my dad, like, as he's writing the check for my next year's tuition, I'm like, I'm not going back to school. And he was psyched. He was like,
oh, he went good.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, because I had been, playing and rocking out for a while. And I'm like, I'm going to do this for a while. He goes, where are you going to live? I'm like, here. He goes, okay, there's rent. If you're not going to school, you got to pay rent. And then shortly after that, I moved out because I don't pay him rent. Then when I came back, but then I had a drug problem and I crashed and burned and I moved home. And my dad said, you can move home, but you have to work. My dad had a company and I worked in the shipping department. And it was the worst job. Horrible, horrible hours, horrible job. And I worked at it and I used to listen to Charles Laquadera on the Big Mattress on BCN in Boston. And I would hear
that guy?
Yeah. When I was I wanted to be in radio since I was 12. So we lived on a mountain, so we'd get signals from other stations, and I would surf Chicago, whatever, and like listen to Stern
at night,
in DC.
you could get all the AM
and
stations.
stuff. So I knew I was going to do radio, and like I had my stations that I dreamed to go to. BCN was one, WNEW where I did end up was one of them as well, and JFK in DC where I worked at as well. They were like that was what I wanted to do. Those are where I wanted to go.
That's funny. That's a kind of a Midwest thing too. The signals that will
Yeah.
go forever. Because there's nothing blocking them.
Nothing blocking
And
them. That's how
people will
AM
listen-
works. It's at night and good weather.
So you could be in Iowa and hearing
Expected.
Chicago or whatever.
I could listen to broadcasts from. I would listen, and there was like Argentinian broadcasts, things like that. Because I lived on the highest peak in my area, so
There was no interference. You could do it.
I got TV channels because we didn't have a TV for a long time, so I would listen to TV. I'd listen to People's Court in Santa Barbara. Yeah.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I did. I listened to TV because
Did you have like a special receiver, like a
I had
style?
I had an old school big. I think it was a Radio Shack Optimus receiver, and I connected a bunch of copper wire around my room so I could pick up signals.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
And you were hearing TV in Santa Barbara.
No. The soap opera Santa Barbara.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm
I was
like,
getting
what?
TV from
How
the-
are you picking?
I thought you said the People's Court in Santa Barbara.
No.
Yes.
That was my afternoon, though. It was the
Got
People's
it.
Court in Santa Barbara. Yeah.
It's weird to listen to a soap opera.
It is, but I was thinking
Yeah.
here.
No.
Santa Barbara is not they're not known for big signal there. That's a small
Not at all.
market.
It's
No.
kind of behind mountains.
Doesn't
too.
really seem
But it's why I wanted to
okay.
get into radio, because I grew up listening and thinking about things in audio and not thinking about them in
I never
video
really
form.
thought about radio. I just was, thought I'd do something with music, and it was sort of surprising when it hit me.
No, the minute I got a driver's license and get off that farm, I drove to the local radio station and was like, I'll do whatever you need.
Wow.
I'll clean. I'll take out the trash. You're like, will you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Sundays? I'm like, I absolutely will be
I did
here
that too.
at 5:30 in the morning to
Running
turn
all the public
I had to
service
turn the
programs.
stations on because they shut down at night. The FM shut down at night, and that's how I ended up being a DJ. Was that somebody got hungover, didn't show up. I had to turn the station on, had to play music. So and then I did it, and I did a good enough job that they were like, well, he'll come and do it at 6 in the morning, and that was my first air shift.
One of my bosses
That
told
is how
me
it
very
happens.
early on, the great Greg Stevens, he said, every PD needs a guy that will show up. Doesn't matter how good or bad.
No, that
We
was me.
just need the guy that will show up every day.
If there was a thunderstorm, nobody wanted to go to the transmitter, send the kid up. I absolutely had to go to the transmitter during thunderstorms.
Oh my God.
But that's the thing about my approach to life is that I've never felt that way about anything.
Oh.
Where I was like, I will wake up. Well, I guess now I do. But like, where I've never had a dream that was so toxic in my mind that I was going to do anything I wanted to achieve it. Not something to chase. So I envy people who have found a passion like that. And I'm passionate about a lot of things, but much more casually.
well, my point,
Casual passion.
my setup for the question was, though, that it was put to me in a way that was, this is your life or death here.
Yeah.
There's no parachute. There's no loans. There's no...
We're giving you luggage
We're
for
telling
graduation.
You better figure it out. So there was
Get
a
your
lot
clothes
of...
and get out.
So I actually think that's great that you don't have that fear of, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I'll be homeless.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that's why I went into business to begin with, because it seemed fun, but it felt very stable. But then my advice to people who have a dream they want to chase that doesn't pay well is get a rich husband. Especially if you live here. There's
Susan,
a lot of
you're
guys
listening?
looking for partners in tech.
My mom always said it's just as easy to fall in love with a rich dude she said man, I'm sure. A rich man as a poor man. I'm like, I don't know any rich men. I like John. I'm going to go with him.
800 we don't even have time for text.
No, we don't. KLLC, KLZH. No, I don't need to do that here either. Ed Sheeran tickets and Jimmy Kimmel's monologue and more after this.
Oh my God.
You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Oh, look at that.
Alice at 97.3.
Alice at 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Good vibes and variety. And all week long, from 7:05 in the morning till 6:05 in the afternoon, every hour we've got Ed Sheeran tickets. So let's do this thing right now. Text the word flower, FLOWER, to our contest line 20357. That gets you entered to win tickets to see Ed Sheeran July 25th, Levi Stadium. The word is flower. Text it to 20357, and you're in the running for tickets to next summer's biggest show. Courtesy of Messina Touring Group, this hour's code word is flower. This part of the show is brought to you by Creative Energy. Fall into comfort with Creative Energy's red and gold sale. Get it fall, because it's fall now. Red and gold.
Good one.
Niners. Good job, Creative Energy. Save on hot tubs, endless pools, saunas, and more. Visit creativeenergy.com before the fall savings end. On your television tonight, the 49th season premiere of Survivor at 8 p.m. on CBS. I believe this is a 2-hour opening gambit because I think Big Brother is on at 10 o'clock. Big Brother has to be ending pretty soon. I think they're down to 5.
I think the finale's on Sunday.
Okay. So there'll be the Wednesday night show, the Thursday night show, and then a finale on Sunday. Although with football, which can conflict, it might be sometime next week. But I guess we could find out. But Survivor, that's the big deal. Now, Bob, this can't be the first Survivor. When did you start here?
March or April.
Okay. So were we going through a Survivor at that point? Did you watch Survivor?
No.
You going to watch this time?
Sure.
Better than Big Brother.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. And I love Big Brother.
What's the commitment? Like how many times a week?
Once a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big Brother's
1 hour
quite
a
the
week,
commitment.
usually.
I actually think aren't they doing an hour and a half now each
Oh,
time?
yes. Actually,
I
you're right.
think.
Or they were.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's, record it, fast forward. Although you stay up pretty late, right? Do you actually watch it in real time?
No.
Oh,
No.
Okay. 8 o'clock tonight, Survivor, season 49. There's a girl who's from Walnut Creek, but I want to say she lives somewhere on the East Coast now, Atlanta maybe or something. But she's as close as we have to a local. Usually we have a few locals.
Yeah.
The second season premiere of The Golden Bachelor. That's with the guy who doesn't want any chicks over 60. That's at 8 o'clock tonight on ABC. The series premiere of Law and Order Toronto, Criminal Intent. That's right, people. This is Canada's version of Law and Order.
It's a murder, eh?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Look at this hoser.
Hey, hoser. So the CW is where you can find that. Or whatever their app is. I don't know.
The original Criminal Intent was the one that starred, is it D'Onofrio?
Oh, Vincent D'Onofrio?
I think it was.
Was that the first spinoff? Law and Order Criminal Intent?
No, SVU was, and then Criminal Intent. But Criminal Intent, I thought, was excellent. And then they just lost momentum somewhere along the way. I think it was because he was having some struggles.
Oh.
And so they did some shows. I don't know what it was, but it just lost its momentum and never got it back.
Oh.
And so
Well, the original, is that the original still on?
it would only be on in repeats.
Just repeats?
Wait, you mean?
SVU's on.
Oh, no, the original is back on too.
Okay.
You mean Law and Order?
Law and Order.
Yes, that is back on too.
Yeah.
Well, and now you've got Law and Order Toronto, Criminal Intent.
Okay.
The series premiere of something called 99 to Beat at 9 o'clock tonight on Fox. If you like a game show, this is Ken Jeong and Aaron Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're showing those ads on football
are
a
they?
lot.
Oh,
yes.
well,
a
that makes
lot.
sense. So it's on Fox. It's 100 contestants compete in seemingly simple games for a shot at $1 million prize. So it sounds like this takes place over the course of a season. It does say series premiere of 99 to Beat. So, I mean, I can't imagine that they're giving out $1 million to one
I'm sure they
person
whittle
to win
down
every
from
night.
99 to
Right.
to the
And so
winner.
then each week there are fewer and fewer contestants. And episode 5 of South Park is finally airing. This is season 27 of South Park, and it's airing at 10 o'clock on Comedy Central.
And is this the Charlie Kirk one?
I don't even know why they say we couldn't get this one done in time. There hasn't been any comment as to what may or may not have been in the episode that was, I think it was supposed to air last week.
I realize there's a million like misprints and wrong quotes, and it's just the internet's filled with them. But someone somewhere said from his camp, Charlie loved South Park and was happy to be
Yes.
on that show for in whatever way.
Right.
And I just thought, oh, okay, well, that's kind of good to know.
Yeah.
That you could take a hit, like a joke.
Well, don't you
And
feel
get-
like you've made, if you're getting sent up on SNL or on South Park,
Yes.
if you're confident in, your beliefs, and you're probably like, okay.
Yeah.
Because that first one of the season, the one they took down, was the Charlie Kirk episode, and they really sent him up. And I thought, I mean, it came from, that quote came from his company, like from his production company. Like they were saying, yeah, he's fine with that. He liked that. He thought that episode was funny. He got a kick out of it, or whatever the quote was. But they still haven't put it back up.
All right, guys. Jimmy Kimmel came back to work last night. He delivered what might have been the most anticipated monologue in late night history. And he pretty much nailed it. He thanked everyone who supported him during his suspension. Now, please stop me if I know we have a few cuts from this. We'll do a few this hour. We'll do a few next hour. But he thanked Ted Cruz, who spoke out in support of free speech. He got emotional a couple of times, and I guess we'll hear some of that.
Him and Ted Cruz do not get along.
No, they don't.
They're not bros.
Mm-mm.
So that is one of those moments where the cause was just.
Yeah. And Ted Cruz was brave enough to stand against the president and said some things that were really like, if you watched any of the late night shows the last couple, you see his quotes spelled out and you're like, yeah. I mean, he does a terrible New York accent where he's trying to be a mafioso guy.
So yeah, I've got
sounds more like a Russian dude, but
I've got one clip from a person that supported him. He was talking about all the people that support him. And
okay, yeah. So roll me through. So where do you want to start with this?
We'll do with that one. That one's since we were talking about that. So here's somebody else that supported him.
It's been overwhelming. I've heard from a lot of people over the last 6 days. I've heard from all the people in the world over the last 6 days. Everyone I have ever met has reached out 10 or 11 times. Weird characters from my past. The guy who fired me from my first radio job in Seattle, where we are not airing tonight, by the way. Sorry, Seattle. His name is Larry. In 1989, Larry tried to force me to do a bit called Jokes for Donuts, where people would call in with a joke and I would give them donuts. I refused to do it, and I made a lot of fun of Larry for suggesting it, and eventually Larry fired me, and I had to move back in with my parents. But even he wrote in...
Actually, speaking of who's airing it and who's not, Sinclair had already said this is a broadcast company. They own television and probably radio stations across the country. Sinclair had said we're boycotting this, and Nexstar is also not airing Jimmy Kimmel, and I think that takes us to it's over 60 stations nationwide are just not going to are as of right now not carrying the Jimmy Kimmel show. I'm seeing here, I want to hear some of he made like an apology talking about he shouldn't have been joking about murder.
Yeah, here you go.
I've been hearing a lot about what I need to say and do tonight, and the truth is, I don't think what I have to say is going to make much of a difference. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I have no illusions about changing anyone's mind. But I do want to make something clear because it's important to me as a human, and that is, you understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. I don't think there's anything funny about it. I posted a message on Instagram on the day he was killed, sending love to his family and asking for compassion, and I meant it, and I still do.
He also, he had said, do you have that Jesus quote that he had in there? His voice also cracked when he was talking about Erica Kirk for forgiving Charlie's murderer. And the quote, do you have this?
I don't have that.
The quote was, that is an example we should follow. If you believe in the teachings of Jesus, as I do, there it was.
Yep.
The other one, do we have the statement from Disney?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was a statement that Disney wanted him to read.
A lot of people have been asking me if there are conditions for my return to the air, and there is one. Disney has asked me to read the following statement, and I agreed to do it. Here we go. To reactivate your Disney Plus and Hulu account. Open the Disney Plus app on your smart TV or TV connected device.
Hilarious. That's another kind of addition to this morning is Disney Plus and Hulu and ESPN, I guess, because they're all bundled in there. They are hiking prices again next month. And they waited until just after they said Jimmy was coming back to make that announcement. So that's, I don't know, bad timing, good timing. I'm sure it was in the works for a while, but it does feel like, couldn't have done that with everybody boycotting you at that point. So Jimmy took aim at the president and the FCC for trying to silence him. He talked a lot about Trump. We do have more clips, and we're going to play those in the 8 o'clock hour. He also had a very special guest, the new head of the FCC.
That was
super
very,
fun.
very good.
That was a bit?
Yeah.
Because the head of the FCC is downplaying the threats he made now.
Don't worry, President Trump has picked those right up. I've got some quotes from him as well. Yeah, he's. I think he thinks because he fired people on TV that he can do that whenever he wants to, and I honestly, it's jaw dropping some of the stuff that the actual president of the United States is spewing.
I didn't hear any of that, but I was surprised that the FCC guy who did get characterized as a mafioso now is saying, I wasn't doing any of that. I didn't do... What? The quotes are there, dude. What are you talking about?
We can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way.
Right.
Yeah, we have stuff on that coming up.
All right. So 8 o'clock we'll do some more on this. I think that, what this screwed up, fiercely divided nation needs right now is some like oiled up hot people running in slow-mo on beaches.
Yes, please.
So thank you, Fox. They are bringing back Baywatch. Let's see. It looks like we're getting it. Yay. For the 26-27 season. Did anybody really watch Baywatch? I mean, I know it was a show for a long time. What are you laughing about?
Is David Hasselhoff currently getting a tummy tuck? Is that what's happening here? He's back?
He hasn't been a part of the franchise since 97. So that is pushing 30 years. Yeah. I don't even recall the last news story I heard about him. I did hear that we were going to get remember the show Knight Rider?
I'll tell you the last news story.
What was it?
Didn't his ex-wife, commit suicide?
Oh, yeah.
That was the last time that I remember his name coming. And it wasn't even about him.
Right.
But
it was his ex-wife.
What was her name? Pamela Bach?
Pam Bach, right.
Yeah. And he kind of disappeared after the incident where his daughter filmed him eating Wendy's and he's stumbling drunk. And
that was awful.
Yeah,
that was awful.
That was actually pretty.
It was sad.
Pretty sad.
But that
was years ago.
That was a long time ago.
And then you didn't hear much out of him. And then you're right. That's the last thing we heard was about his ex-wife. There's no mention of him being. In fact, they say an entirely new cast.
Okay.
But I guess if you are a Baywatch fan, maybe this would matter to you. They're promising to, quote, bring the California dream to a whole new generation of fans with fresh stories, rising stars, and all the spectacle that make the Baywatch franchise a global sensation. It'll feature all the adrenaline-fueled rescues, tangled relationships, complicated chemistry, and beachside heroics that define the original, but with a completely new set of hotties.
They did do a Baywatch reboot in 2017. They had a movie with The Rock and Zac Efron.
That's right.
And it was a comedy, though.
It was a comedy.
Yeah. Which the show was kind of a comedy, unbeknownst to itself.
It's like more of was it like a soap opera type?
It was.
vibe?
I think so.
Set on the beach. And
I never watched
lots
it.
of slow-mo running.
I watched it for one reason.
Pam Anderson?
Yeah, to see the girls in the bikinis.
The one time I saw it, and I'm serious, I saw it one time. David Hasselhoff, what do they call it when there's a bomb and you
defuse a bomb?
He diffused a bomb on a boat, and I was like...
Did he have someone in his ear talking him through it, or was he...
But that was the whole, this guy's gonna go in there and defuse the bomb.
Man,
I think
those
it was
lifeguards get some serious training.
It was like docked or something, but it was going to blow up the whole,
boy.
I don't know, but it was
blow up the
and it was
ocean
up
and the
to
beach.
David Hasselhoff to defuse the bomb.
Defuse the bomb.
Oh my God! What do you go for, the blue wire or the red wire?
I really didn't. This is a long time ago, so I can't even remember the details.
You never cut the red wire.
I was just gonna say, I think you go blue wire. If I'm under pressure and force, I feel like red is danger. Don't touch that one. But I don't know. I've never having personally defused a bomb. Original Baywatch premiered in 1989. It was on NBC, and it only did one season, and then it moved to syndication and did 10 more seasons. So it went.
They made a fortune on that because it was worldwide.
It was,
and there were people who thought that's what
America
it's like
was
in California. That's real life.
On that one beach where they had that hero, David Hasselhoff, able to defuse a bomb under pressure, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, there was also a Baywatch Nights for a couple of years, and that was like the mid-'90s. Hasselhoff was also in that. At this point, though, I mean, it's almost 30 years later. He was already getting long in the tooth. Germany still loves him.
Hasselhoff was.
I thought so.
Well, yeah.
This is a story. I don't know really much about Elon Musk's parents. I know there's a guy who used to be on the show. His name is Human, and he was just like the guy who was trying to worm his way into high society, like at every chance he got. He just found ways to ingratiate himself and to work his way in and get invited to things. And one time, I guess Elon Musk's mom is like some kind of supermodel. She was
Lynn?
I don't know.
Faye?
No, I don't know.
I don't remember.
But I don't really know anything about his dad. I know that he's...
Mae Musk.
Oh, Mae Musk. Right.
Yeah, she was gorgeous even when she was older.
So, I don't know how many wives...
She looks like Cruella DeVille.
I know. It's good.
She does kind of have that look.
I've heard the dad. I can't remember what he said.
His name's Errol. Errol Musk.
Shocked me.
Oh, yeah, she is beautiful. Mae Musk.
But go on. Tell us all about him.
So... Elon Musk's estranged father, Errol Musk, has been accused of sexually abusing 5 of his children and stepkids. Oh, he must have had more than one marriage if he had stepkids. And there's some pretty yucky things here. He's vehemently denying all this. And he and his son have had a pretty strained relationship, apparently due to accusations of child sex abuse from several of their relatives. According to police and court records, personal correspondent, blah, 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 he was accused of abuse in South Africa and California. The earliest claim occurred allegedly in 1993. At the time, Errol's stepdaughter, a little girl named Jana, was only 4 years old, told family members that he had touched her inappropriately. 10 years later, he's still a part of this person's life, horrifyingly enough. 10 years later, this little girl named Jana told family members she caught him picking up her laundry that was strewn around her room. I don't really want to say it.
Well, dirty laundry's a nuisance, Sarah.
Yeah, that's not what he was doing. He wasn't like picking it up and putting it in a basket. I think you can deduce.
It's terrible.
So she went to her bedroom for a sweatshirt, and she catches the stepfather holding and touching dirty laundry. And her relatives called the police, and Elon was also informed of that incident, and they think that's where the divide began. Errol denied the claim, saying, I was cleaning up my stepdaughter's room because the house was in a terrible state. There's also, let's see, two of his actual daughters and a stepson have also made accusations against him. He's denying everything. I'm not seeing that there's any charges being... This is page 6. He claims the allegations are made up by relatives who allegedly put the children up to say false things to get money out of Elon. Errol also told the New York Times he was only aware of one abuse allegation, but offered explanations for 2 of the other incidents. He hasn't been convicted of anything, but I had never seen anything about the dad. And this is probably why.
So has he been charged with anything?
No, there's no charge. He's accused.
He was charged in 1993 when the 4-year-old, but then the charges were dropped as part of a divorce settlement.
Oh. So maybe people suspected that she was trying to use that to strong arm him?
I don't know. That's what it says.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any of that. They're just saying 5 of his kids have come forward kids and stepkids have come forward over the years.
And then there was 3 separate police investigations opened over the years. 2 were closed without action, and prosecutors dropped the 3rd due to insufficient evidence.
All right. So, we do have more Jimmy Kimmel coming up, and we're going to do the news next. Vinny, what is coming up?
I'm going to start you with some fast facts after these.
Those.
Yeah.
Wake up, Bay Area.
This is amazing.
With Sarah and Vinnie.
You stole the car and let that guy drive?
Alice at 97.3.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Hello to Mike J, who's listening right now. How you doing, Mikey?
You handsome devil.
He is such a handsome devil. He's like, oh, who are you guys talking about with the panty sniffing thing? Like,
He's out there.
He's out there.
Hi, Mike J.
Yeah. Watch video clips from the Sarah and Vinnie Morning Show on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/@radioalice973.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by my friends at Frontier Ford. Frontier Ford's got September savings. These deals are unbelievable. I am driving the Mach-E, and I love my car.
These prices are unbelievable.
Lease the Mach-E for just $225 a month, or buy one with 0% APR plus $2,000 back.
Unbelievable.
This is at Frontier Ford in Santa Clara, and hurry because the federal EV tax credits expire September 30th, so you can get even more savings if you get it done this week. Frontier Ford, real people, real deals.
And sexy cars. You look great in that car.
Thanks. I really do.
I see you sometimes as we're both kind of, staggering out into traffic.
Uh-huh.
And I'm always like, that's a foxy car.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
You're even more of a hottie when you're driving that car.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Hold me back.
Oh.
Wow.
Sure.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It was super hot yesterday, and we'll be cooler today. Okay? That's it.
Okay.
You promise?
Yes, I promise it will be cooler today.
It's definitely a foreboding sky.
So, and there is a chance that we could see some rain and maybe even some lightning. So,
Oh, boy.
let's hope that everything's okay.
Everything's going to be okay. Sometimes you just need to hear that. Everything's going to be okay.
You can absolutely get whipped into an anxious nightmare by looking at the internet for too long.
Oh, boy. You're not wrong about that, my
So,
friend.
yes, I do think there are times when it's important that, you know what? We've had things like this happen before, and we've seen people think it's the end, and then it just wasn't.
Yep.
It's going to be okay.
Thank you.
How about a fast fact?
You know I love fast facts.
I know that, yeah. The Titanic song, My Heart Will Go On, almost didn't happen because director...
Far wherever you are.
I don't know if I can hit it. I believe that my heart will go on.
I love that I have a duet partner.
You made it not fun.
What? You're crazy.
I feel like she went for it.
Oh, the movie Titanic. It was brilliant, and of course, Bob likes it. She loves movies of all kinds.
The Titanic song, My Heart Will Go On, almost didn't happen because director James Cameron didn't like it.
Oh.
Neither did Celine Dion.
Oh. Then what happened?
Then they went ahead with it anyway and changed their minds and decided it's a hit, and it's a hit. It lives today.
It's amazing.
Years later, Celine said, I'm glad I sang the song. I'm so happy that my people don't listen to everything I say.
Oh.
Well said.
She definitely said that in a French accent, though. Can we try it again?
I don't have a French accent. I cannot do it.
Hee 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 ha ha ha.
And by
I think
no.
you can do it.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah,
Le
how about
poisson,
that?
le poisson.
I feel like I'm in Paris.
Pass me a cigarette.
One of the people who encouraged her to do it was her late husband, René Angelil.
René Angelil.
There are at least 3 animals that do it for pleasure and not just for making more.
Do we count as one of the animals?
Humans are
Okay,
on the
all
top
right.
of the list, bonobos and dolphins.
Oh. Dolphins.
I didn't know about the dolphins doing it for fun, but
I've seen some bad stuff about male dolphins, though.
They do stuff with people in the water.
What?
Don't you remember that story?
No, I remember them forcing themselves on each other.
No. There were stories of people who do it with dolphins, and that dolphins will try to do people when they're swimming in the water.
Boy, they'll be.
I don't know anything about that. I have actually been in the ocean with dolphin, not at an amusement park, but in the ocean while surfing. They are huge, and they're actually, I feel completely safe around them. I've never had a moment. There are sea lions and elephant seals and other that you absolutely will be like, I'm paddling away from this. I'm going to go move over here.
Oh.
Maybe the dolphins didn't find you attractive.
Maybe.
I don't
but
know how.
I
don't
found
know
them
how.
to be super, they're slow, they're casual, they cruise right by. They
They're
might even
curious,
circle
too, yeah.
you, but they don't ever make you feel threatened. I have felt threatened by sea lions and seals and elephant seals.
Dolphins do have a good rap. Like they are playful and curious and smart and have sex for pleasure. So that's great to know.
Good for them.
Yes. Congratulations, dolphins. Winning. Duh.
The McDonald's character Grimace was originally evil. In 1971, he was called Evil Grimace.
Oh.
And his goal was to steal milkshakes. But in 1972, they turned him into a purple monster who's a good guy and not very smart.
And is that when they brought on the Hamburglar?
I guess so.
I used to love all the characters, all the McDonald's characters. Yeah.
Based on the average life expectancy in the United States, if you're 18 years old, you only have about 3,160 weekends left in your life. If you're 40, you only have about 2,015 weekends left in your life.
Damn. I don't want to start counting down my weekends.
I don't either.
I'm here one day at a time.
I can't remember. Well put. I can't remember who said it, but I want to say it was your boy Steven Tyler, but it was something about how when you get to a certain age, you start to go, how many summers do I have left?
Oh.
And that's a scary thought. If you
do love the summer.
Or whatever it is that you're into, you go.
He's brilliant. He also said, dude, look like a lady.
It was one of their biggest hits.
It was, unfortunately.
It's National Punctuation Day.
Oh, is it?
English teachers are beaming.
I love punctuation. A lot of people don't put it in their texts. I'm always
right.
You're losing me with your run-on sentence.
In a punctuation poll, most people say they use periods and capital letters often, but almost never go near colons or semicolons.
Oh. I feel like I do use those.
I don't. It's not anything personal against them, though. I don't find myself writing in a long form where I would need them. You know?
Yeah.
For the record, if you need to know, because I wanted to be a full-service newsman.
Oh.
A colon introduces a list, explanation, or quotation requiring a complete sentence before it, while a semicolon connects two closely related independent clauses without a conjunction. What is a conjunction?
And, but, nor.
Conjunction, junction.
What's your function?
And, but, or, for, nor, yet, so.
However.
Those are your conjunctions, and that is your lesson.
You can pick them up at the conjunction
today.
junction.
Let's see here. Americans say they very often use periods, capital letters.
Yeah.
But commas come in at third. Yeah, about 55% of people say, yeah, I use them. I use those. Contractions, also. I do it. Very often.
Doesn't. Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Question marks.
Well, yeah. I mean, who isn't throwing 15 question marks at the end of, WTF?
I'm a big fan of the question mark exclamation point.
I like that too.
I am too.
I don't know why it's not even like real grammar. It should be.
I agree.
Sometimes you need both.
Both.
I'm voting for you.
Yeah. She also sang along with Conjunction Junction.
Oh.
Which I was...
You know that song?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen a couple of those.
So were the Schoolhouse Rock things still happening when you were a kid?
They were still happening, yeah.
All right.
They were all great. It's how we learned about bills.
Yes. Poor little guy.
And the figure 8 and 3 is the magic number. Did you not get those ones?
No, I did. I just don't remember. None of them are quite as catchy as
Conjunction Junction. What's your function? It's a singing show.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
It's a music station. Duh.
Hyphen?
Yeah, hyphens all the time.
You use those all the time?
Sure. I'll actually use them as as an aside, which I guess maybe I could have used a semicolon for. I'll say, da 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 da, and then add a different. Never mind. Who cares?
What?
Hyphens. They're everywhere. Hyphenate everybody. Just to separate my thoughts. It's like an aside. I put an aside in it. Of course, I don't really mean that. And then another dash back to the. And ellipses, too. I'll use those a lot.
What, Sarah, is the number one type of writing Americans do?
Type of writing?
Writing.
What do you mean? Emails or like cursive or?
The number one
type of
writing Americans do is
it writing checks? Because I feel like you skewed this toward your own personal.
It is not writing checks.
Okay. What is it?
Text messages.
Oh.
That is the number one
I see.
type of writing Americans do. Emails are second, followed by work documents, journal entries, nonfiction essays, poetry or songs, and fiction, including short stories and novels.
Text messaging being on top, not too surprising.
No, and I would have thought for sure you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Because it does.
First thing I thought of was emails. Because I don't think of texting as writing. But of course it is. You are typing in letters. I think of that more as just like a easy communication. Writing, I craft an email and put it all together. And then I ask ChatGPT to make it better for me.
Every time now?
No, I don't do that.
Oh.
But I know people do.
A lot. It's become a problem. You know.
Not for the people using it. Maddie's shaking his head. No.
I use it all the time.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Punch this up, will you? I want to be amusing.
Make this tone down a little bit. Make me sound less angry.
There was a news story. I don't even have a story for this. I just wanted to ask you guys a question. There was a news story recently about a kid. We talked about ding-dong ditching recently and other pranks that people pull. And it was in the news, and I think we jumped off of that into our nonsense, or mine, certainly.
Well, it started with the TP story, didn't it?
Oh, yes. It was the
Iowa.
Jessup, Iowa has
forbidden it.
It's now against the law to toilet paper. But there have been another story was a guy got ding-dong ditched and shot the kid.
Oh, boy.
And it's like one of those, are pranks over? And so my daughter actually said, we were in class and we were talking about pranks. And I, of course, didn't get into, my career is built on them. Like, that's what we did in the 90s was pranks. We don't do that anymore at all.
Well, we have to run it by legal 5 days before we even thought of it.
There was a time when I would be on a cell phone, walk into a grocery store and put the biggest cucumber and a giant jar of Vaseline on the turnstile and then sit there while I'm waiting for my checkout time. Like, these are daily nonsense things we did all the time. Regularly.
Yes.
You had to be there. It was funny. But now I realize
internally I'm laughing my ass off.
No, you're not.
I am. I really need a camera for that now. Just I want to see everybody's reaction. We need hidden cameras all over the place for that one.
But didn't you used to do tons of stuff on the radio that was considered a prank, and it's just become no fun?
We used to do a lot of phone pranks, and we'd have to call a bunch of people because not everybody's funny. So now what they do is they hire actors to do all those things when you hear
it became illegal to put someone on the air without their knowledge.
Yeah. And that is, it's over, right? Like, you just can't even you can't even ding dong ditch anymore. You can't.
Well, someone is clearly going to shoot you. We're scared. Like, if my doorbell rings, I'm like, oh no, what's happening? There's someone at the door. Oh God, turn on the Ring camera. Who could it be?
Why are we?
Well, I don't know. Remember in the olden days, my mom would always have like food in case company came over. Oh, in case somebody stops by. I'm like, what? We don't do that. We never do that anymore. It used to be exciting when the phone rang. Oh my God, the phone's ringing.
No,
I've got it.
There's a comedian that does a very famous bit about it, but it's the company thing. Company, and you dance with the door. Even if someone did a U-turn in your driveway, you'd be like, someone's here. Of course, we were looking out the window because we didn't have screens to look at.
Do,
so
right.
Someone's here. What kind of?
Yeah.
It's a yellow Cadillac. Oh, they left.
They just turn around. Okay, false alarm. Everybody back to your stations. Let's keep an eye out for company.
Anyway, I guess we're about to live in a world. But my kid said, they all talked about pranks and said, pranks are no more.
Yeah.
They're canceled.
Pranks are no more. Stop-bys are no more. Company is no more. At least not unannounced company.
J.D. Power's annual airport satisfaction survey shows that overall scores improved by 10 points. And these are the best airports in our country.
Okay.
Among the mega airports, Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport is number one.
Number one. I've definitely been there. I can't
Yeah,
remember
you had a
damn
kid that went to was
he was
looking
trying
at school
to
there.
looking at schools. I can't remember a goddamn thing about
Oh,
it.
they have a whole PGA thing there where you can go and hit golf balls in the airport. Not hit, but when
Yeah,
they have the
yeah.
screen and
Sure,
everything. Yeah, they've got that. I used to have to go to Minneapolis for work a few times a year.
And you hung out in the airport? So
Well,
you
no,
get there early to make sure you could use the golf
I always get to
simulators?
the airport way early.
Me too.
I'm
I
like a
like
2 hour early
2 hours.
person.
Then you don't have to worry. You've built in extra time in case
Go
there's
play
traffic.
golf and have a little fun.
Sure.
SFO came in at number 9 on the list of the best big airports.
Yay.
I'm pretty sure that's SFO and not SFO Oakland.
Yeah, no.
Or whatever.
Oakland is just, you get in, you get out.
Right.
Don't hang
I
out
don't know
there.
what
Is that-
they're calling
is that
it now.
officially renamed
I
now?
don't know. It's been in the news and
They
out of the
changed
news.
it.
And
It was San Francisco, blah, blah, blah. And then they sued and now they changed it back. It's in courts.
this is a weird one because I grew up in Orange County.
Yeah.
That's where my parents lived. I was born in Fullerton, and I lived in Irvine my whole childhood. John Wayne Airport was Orange County Airport is considered, in my opinion, a very small airport. It was tiny. It was in fact, they didn't even do, what do you call that? Passenger planes forever. It was
Oh.
just private air. Like,
so if you were coming in to go to Disneyland, you would fly into LAX.
Absolutely. And then I think it was because so many homes were in the area, they didn't want air traffic
I
coming
see.
through.
Right.
But John Wayne Airport is considered a large airport on this list and is number 1. I always consider that a teensy little thing, but okay.
I mean, I have flown in there a few times. I just don't have any memory. The only airport that I've been to where I was like, well, now this is an airport was in Hawaii. It was on the one on the Big Island that we flew in and out of. It was just all outdoors and
that is
I
nice.
just really, it was so beautiful. I thought this is what airport should be. Too bad about that snow and ice people get all winter long. Because this is delightful.
Hawaii is pretty great and for a lot of reasons.
Mm.
But yeah, sure. That was a good airport. I remember you guys jamming. I think John pulled his guitar out and there was a whole
Yes.
listeners,
Bunch of
Sarah,
listeners, yeah.
John jam.
I think wasn't our flight delayed? And there we are all sitting around. And then there was another guy who
Played the xylophone. No, he had a bass.
He had an acoustic bass.
A ukulele bass.
I can't think of his name. It might actually be John because I met him later. He jams with that guy Josh I know. Like he's like, oh hey. I'm like, why do I know you? He's like, I jammed with you in Hawaii. I'm like, oh.
And he's friends with
Josh.
no, but then
Josh
her
Z.
name is Deacon.
Teal.
Teal.
You got the EA right.
I don't know.
Deacon Teal.
You still hang with her?
Oh,
good for you guys.
I haven't seen them in a while. It's been a busy summer.
Yeah, it has.
Mm.
800-400-3697. That's our text number, and you can send us a text. Maddie's on the show.
We don't need to pump her ego up anymore, but 707. I love how Bob sings. She is such a vibe. Love Mick and Kellysville.
Love ya.
Kellysville.
I don't know where that is.
Sounds like a great place with smart people.
Totally.
Maybe that's how she refers to her house. Who knows?
And by the way,
That's a vibe.
That you do have a vibe. You really do. It doesn't even feel like you're trying.
okay.
Yeah, we're done with that.
I'm sorry.
sentence.
For the 408, happy Conjunction Junction. I was singing along with you. Happy Hump Day. Tori, listening from San Jose.
Hey,
That was
Tori.
fun.
Thanks for...
The after school special and the Schoolhouse Rock, those were such staples in our childhood. You'd know what was going to come up on TV and TV was when it was on, and that was the only time you'd ever see
The
it.
funny thing about those, and I now experience this in my adult life by knowing people in one place, but then when you see them somewhere else, you're like, why do I?
Yeah.
Those ads or the commercials or whatever they were called, the Schoolhouse Rock, they were great when you were singing the song and you knew all the stuff. As soon as you got to school, though, I don't remember any of that or the song or how it goes.
Right.
Or why or how to put any of that into use. You're going to have to start from scratch, teach.
Yeah. and I'm not going to be listening. So you better hope this gets covered on Schoolhouse Rock. Or
Texters immediately corrected me. It's Kelseyville.
Oh, Kelseyville.
I don't know
Oh,
what I said.
Kelseyville.
Sorry.
Heard of Kelseyville.
Sorry, everybody.
I still don't know where it is. But
And
yeah,
from the 925 FY, it's raining in San Ramon, people.
Uh-oh, raining in San
Lucky.
Ramon.
It's begun.
It really does look threatening out there,
Yeah.
frankly.
Well, it's,
Maybe I'll text John
I
to
told
wake
you.
up
I
and pull it on
promised
the-
you. Or I don't know, bet
You did promise.
Well, either way. I think I bet you, too. That the
I think
things,
he wants some money.
Yeah, just pay me. I mean,
Hey up, sucker.
That thing you don't remember. No, that happened.
Anyway, it is going to be cooler today.
That is the news that we all need to hear. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have Ed Sheeran tickets and the new head of the FCC.
Oh my God. You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Oh, look at that.
Alice at 97.3.
Oh, so romantic. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Jane and I were talking back and forth on text. It's Jane.
Jane, afternoon, Jane.
Afternoon, Jane.
Jane Picks?
Yeah, Jane Picks.
Ah.
Her last name's Picks. Jayn Picks. She was saying it was a Lego kingdom that Ed Sheeran built in her office, and it's also raining in Alameda.
No.
Yeah,
Rain,
is it raining,
everyone.
Is it raining out the window right now? It
I didn't
actually
even walk out and look.
looks quite.
I do see the
threatening.
overcast conditions.
I left the window open.
Uh-oh.
You'll be
Fred,
fine.
Fred, if you're listening. Fred.
There's fresh water over by the window, Fred.
Everything is cement there. You're fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
That computer will be fine.
Yeah, don't please. Computers, they actually need a bath once in a while.
Yep.
All right, let's so there you go. Ed Sheeran, the new song Camera. And how about some Ed Sheeran tickets? What? Right now, text the word sing, S-I-N-G. Oh, louder. Is this song sing? No?
No.
It's a Ed Sheeran song. I assume that's why they put sing in here. S-I-N-G, sing to our contest line 20357. You'll be entered to win tickets to see Ed Sheeran, July 25th, Levi Stadium. Text the word sing to 20357 and you'll be in the running for next summer's biggest show, Ben.
It's also
a big
movie.
one. Oh, it is a movie. That's right.
Maybe
I don't
two
know
of them.
I don't know their theme song though.
Oh, go ahead and try.
I don't know it. And but this is Ed Sheeran thing, so I did the Ed Sheeran song.
Well, then
Sing.
do that one again.
I'm not doing it again. You
No,
guys
babe.
looked at the blankest look on your face, Maddie. I was like, oh, did I just...
I'm sorry.
Is that not a song? This whole thing is courtesy of Messina Touring Group. And this hour's code word is sing. Zing. Sing, not zing.
Just looking for support and found none.
Right. Sometimes you look over and then you get like, huh? What? And it's, we all experience it on this show. It's,
Happens.
yeah. Either someone's nodding furiously or going, huh? Jumpstart MD, bringing you this portion of the program. Jumpstart MD makes weight loss easier. Personalized medically supervised plans, GLP-1 medications. Start today for just $99. Visit jumpstartmd.com. We're going to be Jimmy Kimmel heavy this break. Let's talk about he gets on and he does his monologue, which we played you some clips from. If you listen to the podcast, you'll hear those later, I assume. He introduces, he's like, we're so happy to have here tonight the FCC chairman, and he introduces him, and it's not him, which was interesting.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You need to know my name, and I am the new chairman of the FCC.
You were appointed FCC chairman by Donald Trump?
Sir Trump, yes. I used to do this work for the man here and there in Atlantic City.
But did I just hear you
Is that De Niro?
That is
Yep.
De Niro.
on the phone threatening Whoopi Goldberg?
No, I would never threaten Miss Goldstein. I was just teaching her a lesson about consequences.
No, well, pardon me for saying so. Maybe you're the wrong guy to talk to, but it seems like the FCC is using mob tactics to suppress free speech.
What the did you just say to me?
I didn't mean any offense. You can't curse or we'll get fined by the FCC.
I am the FCC. I can say whatever the I want. No.
Well, it sounds a little like threats and intimidation to me, Chairman.
Stop that. It's just me. Jimmy, the chairman of the FCC gently suggesting that you gently shut the up.
But you can't say that. That's a violation of free speech.
Oh, yeah, about that. Speech, it ain't free no more.
What? It's not free no more?
Yeah, we're charging by the word now.
You're charging by the word? How much are you charging?
It depends on what you want to say. Like, you want to say something nice about the president's beautiful, thick yellow hair, how he can do his makeup better than any broad. That's free.
Okay. All right. That seems reasonable.
But if you want to do a joke like he's so fat he needs 2 seats on the Epstein jet, that's going to cost.
Okay. Can I just ask, just for clarity, because it's a pretty good joke, how much would that one cost me?
A couple of fingers, maybe a tooth, and you know how constipated he is.
Oh,
boy.
did I screw up? It looks like we have the FCC. We have an FCC. Sounds like the mafia.
Yeah, I've got
clip
that
here.
one too.
All right, play it. If it still works.
Yeah, it still works.
I might have got
Brendan
ahead of
Carr,
myself.
the chairman of the FCC, telling an American company, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, and that these companies can find ways to change conduct and take action on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead, in addition to being a direct violation of the First Amendment, is not a particularly intelligent threat to make in public. Ted Cruz said he sounded like a mafioso. Although, I don't know, if you want to hear a mob boss make a threat like that, you have to hide a microphone in a deli and park outside in a van with a tape recorder all night long. This genius said it on a podcast.
And we've also got a clip of him talking about the president, and I have some stuff coming up about that. So you want to hit that one?
Yeah, hold on.
This was all on
This is all this last night's Jimmy Kimmel show. He's back, and you may have even seen it if you stayed up late enough for it, but this will be probably his most watched monologue of all time.
I think he's up close to 10 million views already.
Oh my God, funny.
President of the United States made it very clear he wants to see me and the hundreds of people who work here fired from our jobs. Our leader celebrates Americans losing their livelihoods because he can't take a joke.
He's been a longtime critic of Kimmel, he being Donald Trump. He celebrated the suspension, suggested that he'd been fired for good. He said he couldn't, when he found out that Disney had rehired Jimmy Kimmel, his quote was, "I can't believe ABC fake news gave Jimmy Kimmel his job back." They announced that they were pulling him off the air on September 17th indefinitely. And Trump went on and on about how he'd been fired, how Kimmel had been fired. And so
that language doesn't make sense. Based on my understanding, it was a suspension, not a
right.
firing.
It was never.
So there was no rehire.
Indefinitely. No, exactly.
But okay.
So on Truth Social, he said the White House was told by ABC that this show was canceled. Something happened between then and now because his audience is gone and his talent was never there. Why would they want someone back who does so poorly, who's not funny, who puts the network in jeopardy by playing 99% positive Democrat garbage? He's yet another arm of the DNC, and to the best of my knowledge, that would be a major illegal campaign contribution. I think we're going to test ABC out on this. Let's see how we do. Last time I went after them, they gave me $16 million. This one sounds even more lucrative. A true bunch of losers. Let Jimmy Kimmel rot in his bad ratings. That's our president.
So Jimmy Kimmel made light of him saying that he had bad ratings. His joke was that we do tonight. We don't tonight.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
I just killed the punchline.
That's okay. Good try, Maddie.
It was fine. It was good.
I won't be replacing anyone on a radio show.
Back last week, when Jimmy Kimmel was first put on hiatus, he wrote, this is Donald Trump on Truth Social. Great news for America. The ratings challenge Jimmy Kimmel show is canceled. Congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done. Kimmel has zero talent and worse ratings than even Colbert, if that's possible. That leaves Jimmy and Fallon and Seth Meyers, two total losers on fake news NBC. Their ratings are also horrible. Do it, NBC. President DJ. He was also asked about this. I think this was during his UK visit last week on Thursday, which, by the way, talk about embarrassing. I mean, not just the thing at the UN this week, but last week he's at a state dinner saying, America, the hottest country on earth right now. What are you talking about? He said,
global warming, it is warmer here.
It is very warm. That is true. So he's on his visit to the United Kingdom, and there was a press corps there, and they were asking questions, and he answered one of the questions. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great man named Charlie Kirk. Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had a very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago. You can call that free speech or not. He was fired for lack of talent. So that's what our esteemed president had to say. I wonder if they're covering that on Fox News. This is interesting. This morning, our junior senator, Adam Schiff, here in the great state of California, he's looking for answers from FCC Chairman Brendan Carr on Kimmel threats. This is this morning. Adam Schiff and 8 other senators sent a letter to Brendan Carr. It's not really Robert De Niro. It's still that other guy, posing a series of questions about this. They argued Carr's actions, along with President Trump's lawsuits against media organizations and the defunding of public broadcasting, represent, quote, the most blatant and coordinated attack on the free press in American history. Go, go, go. All right. Is there any other things that I missed? Did we play all of our clips?
Nailed it.
All right. Yay, us. Now it's time for a bad segue. Here we go. Is this refreshing or is this or not?
That was bad.
I know, right? 48-year-old John Cena doesn't have kids, and he doesn't plan on changing that anytime soon. And
Okay.
we talked about Seth Rogen, who's gone on record, him and his wife. And I don't know how old Seth is, but I'm guessing he's at least pushing 50 if he hasn't already hit that.
I would guess 40s as well. Yeah.
Right. And I don't know how old the wife is, but they've been married for a while, and they are like, we love our life. That's my...
No, he speaks out on it, and I'm glad he does, because I wish more people were really very... And I think people are now more deliberate about, are we having kids?
Are we even getting married?
How many are we having? Yeah, there's a lot of... The options are available to you, and I think people see that. There was a time when people... I don't think they just felt like, well, yeah, you get out of school, and you get a job, and you get a wife, and you have kids.
This is how it is. And then you work.
Later you realize, well, we didn't even like each other, much less love each other. And here we are 20 years down the road. We just want to be divorced.
I always think about that. You've told this story before. All of your girlfriend at the time's friends were getting married.
Yes.
And it just became this thing where, well, we're together and we're of an age. And when are you going to propose to me?
Right. Yeah, it's just seemed to be the...
And I'm not saying that expectation is not still out there in the world, but I definitely feel like you just said, people are looking at their options. Things aren't as set in stone as they used to be, where there's no pressure to do that.
I feel like kids are something that you should be very deliberate about. It's such a life change, and you might say to yourself, I know what it is, but it's beyond belief.
Yeah.
Like the change is... night and day,
and
the amount of responsibility.
We're telling you right now, and you're still going, it'll be fine.
So it's just, but that's not a bad goal. It's just a hard path, and a lot of couples would be better off not going that route.
Right. And John really has reasons for this, and it's not just whether or not he wants kids.
John Cena.
So, what did I say?
No, you said John.
Sorry. John Cena.
Yes.
John Cena does not have kids. He doesn't plan on changing that anytime soon. And he basically says, I don't have time to be a great parent. I'm too busy living life to its fullest. He's been married for 5 years. I believe this woman is now 36. She's a 36-year-old engineer. And he says they share the same values. I mean, he definitely married her in time to have some kids.
And that's a conversation also that should be had, because certainly you wouldn't want your partner to be thinking,
we're marrying.
I would like to have kids now, and now you are saying no. That's a resentment that isn't going to go away anytime soon as the years go on.
I think that's
only going to grow.
Maybe the most important thing you should ask before you decide to wed someone. You want kids, right? Oh, you don't? Well, it's okay. I don't care. I love you so much. John recently doubled down on this whole thing at a convention in Boston. He said, I'll just give you a small insight into my life. By the way, if you're not watching Peacemaker, it's so funny and so wrong and so good. It reminds me of The Boys in a way because in its wrongness.
And it stars John Cena.
It stars John
Are
Cena.
you just on the first season?
I finished the first season.
Okay.
I haven't started. Aren't they dropping it episodically?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm waiting till it's all done. But that first season, there's a fight scene in that season with, I don't know what that she-bitch is. Like, wasn't she some kind of shapeshifter or something? Where they put on the, and you would love the soundtrack too. It's all like 80s,
It's all 80s.
hair metal.
Hanoi
It's
Rocks. And
hilarious. It's just so funny. All these terrible songs that were easy to get the rights to, I assume. And they've got this whole dance sequence at the very beginning
and
of
they
this.
changed it for season 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the new one.
Oh, no.
I really
Don't tell
like
me
the
that.
old
I was
one.
totally looking forward to seeing
No.
it. Anyway, so this is John Cena, Peacemaker. He doubled down. He's at this convention in Boston. He says, I'll give you a small insight into my life. I've been working straight for 43 days now, and I've got another 20 to go. So if I were to bring a life into this world that needs environmental nurture and unconditional love, I also know that takes time. I've been blessed with some great opportunities. Life's awarded me the chance to do some amazing things. And right now, I want to seize those opportunities. So I don't want to make an irresponsible choice and bring a life into the world that I will neglect. I don't think that's fair. Here's a few of the comments. In a world of male and frankly some female celebrities thoughtlessly producing kids, this is quite refreshing. That actually annoys me too. How dare you assume that someone is thoughtlessly producing kids? Some people genuinely want children and should also not be judged for that. If you want kids, no judgment. If you don't want kids, no judgment. Here's another one. If only more people were as intentional and thoughtful about having children as he is. I'm not saying nobody does it thoughtlessly. I'm sure it accidentally happens quite a bit. But that whole like thoughtlessly producing kids. Here's another one. The bar is low, but also good on him for making this choice while being a man. A lot of men will make the kid just assume all the care will come from the mother while continuing to invest in their career. So you can do with that what you will. But I did think, is it refreshing what he's saying? I don't know. I feel like I was already kind of refreshed with the whole Seth Rogen thing. But okay, if people like that.
By the way, Seth Rogen is only 43.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
He's been famous for a long time.
Yeah.
I'd have lost that bet. You should have made it a thing. We could have done points.
I should get a point.
Why? For looking it up? No. David, D4VD, the guy who it looks like he murdered his 13-year-old
Allegedly.
girlfriend. Yeah, but I'm just saying it looks that way. I'm not alleging it at all. I believe it. I looked again this morning. He has still not been detained or collected or charged or arrested in any way. They did search his home. If you haven't heard this story, this D4VD guy, David, he is a touring singer. I don't know him at all. He was doing a show somewhere in the Midwest when a Tesla that belonged to him, they called it an abandoned Tesla that belonged to him, was impounded. And at the impound yard, they could smell something, brought the police in, and they found a young lady's, very, very young woman's body in there. She
went missing over a year ago.
I think it was April of 2024.
Right.
And there's some weird things, like he does these funeral, his shows are kind of funeral themed. And what is it? Romantic Homicide or something?
Romantic Homicide is the hit. I believe this guy, David, is a TikTok star. So he came to us through his own site, but has a record label and has...
Right. Was on
a tour. Right. Yeah. And was here. In fact, was here.
Like Friday night, he was supposed to play the Warfield.
And that's when this tour was canceled. But it was like, we were talking about it. I looked it up and went, he's playing here tonight. And then Maddie, like an hour later, goes, they've now canceled that show.
They woke up and went, oh, we should probably cancel that.
I go, what?
So TMZ has a little piece on him. My alter ego idea is like Fight Club. I solve my own murders. He says the music video for his most famous song, that's that romantic homicide, brings to life an idea he had about a detective solving murders that his alter ego commits. And he's comparing himself to Brad Pitt in Fight Club. He is facing questions, although it doesn't seem like anyone's asking him. Like, pull him in and ask him some questions. Over his connection to the body of a teen girl found dead in his car. He explained the bloody and violent imagery in romantic homicide music vid, saying it introduces his alter ego, Itami. And that is apparently a Japanese word for pain. This was back in March. He was talking about the visual world he builds with his music videos. And his comments are being scrutinized now that the police are saying, yeah, we found a girl. And I don't want to even talk about the state of the body, because if you want to know more, it's all over the place. Type in D4VD.
Well, it was found a year later.
Well, I don't know how long it was in there. I mean, who knows what happened to her between the time of her disappearance and the time we got her in the car. But it was, things, she was hard to identify. In fact, I think it was a day or two before they even knew if it was female or not. I know. So he's on talking about all this, about how he's got this evil alter ego. And I'm like, can someone please haul him into a police station somewhere? I beg of you.
I kind of liked Slim Shady, but this doesn't feel like that.
No.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't.
Like, that was Eminem's way of saying the things he wanted. He'd say, that wasn't me. That was this guy.
Yeah. As long as that guy isn't murdering anyone, I feel like, okay, well, you don't have a little fun with it. Who's Beyonce's Sasha Fierce? She has an alter ego too. Oh, who I also do not know if that person has murdered anyone. Yay. The curiosity over David's potential murdering of a young woman.
Are the songs a hit?
Yes, they are.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Biggest earnings day ever on Spotify. Let's see. 12 million streams on September 21st. I guess that was Sunday. Is that Sunday? It was his biggest day ever on Spotify. I don't know, and I didn't look for the last 2 days, but it was big. He's got it's just a huge spike. And I will chalk that up to people going, who the hell's that? Like, we probably streamed one of his, like, oh, let me listen to that. Maybe we didn't listen to the whole thing. But it's, I always feel like that's not what you want. That's not good news.
Well, I share your curiosity how it is that this hasn't ended at least with a long interview
in a holding cell. I think once they pick you up, they have like 3 days to charge you or something, right? Or isn't there? I mean, I watch enough TV to think that that's the
rules,
that's
and
the rule.
I do think they're probably waiting on analysis. Of the
DNA or whatever else. I hope they're keeping tabs on them.
I'm going to guess they are.
Strikes me as a bit of a flight risk.
The line from the police is that they're waiting for the forensic evidence and the autopsy report before they proceed with anything with him, I believe.
I'm sure they got a guy on him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure, but you would want to believe this is going to be one of those. If he gets away,
let's keep tabs.
The kind of embarrassment you'd be facing would be a problem. So I'm going to guess somebody's keeping tabs on the guy.
Fingers crossed. I just feel like we've been talking about this long enough that I want some action. I want action tonight. All right, Vinny, what do you got coming up?
Things that are actually healthy despite people thinking they're not. Boob sweat and pranks are still fun.
Oh.
What? Wake up. Thank you. With Sarah and Vinnie.
Ding, 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 ding.
Alice at 97.3.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Check out the Alice 973 Instagram, video reels, pictures from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show daily, and links to all our personal profiles.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Frontier Ford. My friends at Frontier Ford have a great deal going right now. Frontier Ford in Santa Clara has great September savings. Lease the Mach-E. That's the car I'm driving. It's an electric.
It's a beaut.
SUV Mustang. It's hard to explain, but it had all
a small SUV.
Yeah, it has all the room inside I needed in order. I carry surfboards in there.
Yeah. But it has the profile of kind of like a normal
Sized
like
car.
a right.
Yeah, I can park it downstairs without banging it into the walls all the time. So it's got it all. You can lease the Mach-E for just $225 a month or buy with 0% APR plus $2,000 back. And if you hurry, you got to get in there before September 30th. If you hurry, the federal EV tax credits will still be available to you as well. So Frontier Ford in Santa Clara, real people, real deals. Go check it out if you're in the market for a car.
Great.
If at that point you're like, I like something else better, okay.
But at least give it a try.
I am sold. I am totally into it. So I just got, Danae is our great promotions director here. She's the best.
She is.
I just asked her if she's been cast in Survivor, and she says, no, they haven't called.
Oh, come on, Survivor.
What's wrong with you, Survivor?
With it.
So she just delivered to me a present from, I think, someone at Cine Lounge.
Sarah.
Yes, it's from Sarah.
Yeah, she's not a Sin Lounge. She's a fan. She's a fan of the show.
Well, she was at the Cine
yeah,
Lounge.
she was there,
She
but-
went to the Bob's Movie Night for Bob's Movie Club, and she made each of us. They're like these little crochet dolls, and each one of them is. And there's I see Vinnie. What is the OOC? Is that Orange County?
No, I believe that's a brand name. It doesn't matter. The point is, she's made me. That's
yes. It's got a little. It has a little skateboard on there, and your bald head. She made each of us one. I got a Taylor Swift one.
I got a Taylor Swift one too.
I think she,
I got a me with a little Fred next to it. And,
cute!
And the note was just.
So I'm about to read this note for you real quick. Dearest Vinnie, Bonnie, People's Champion, I made our radio girls, that's you guys, Taylor Swift dolls, and I didn't want you to feel left out, so I made you a mini version of you as a little thank you. As a lifelong listener, hearing you share your journeys, facing your demons head on, finding love, becoming a dad has been more than inspiring. It's been real. You've let us in, and not just the polished highlights, but the vulnerable, messy, beautiful parts too. I can't read the rest of that without crying. But thank you. That's very nice of you.
He was very moved, Sarah, when he read that.
I don't want to. I'm trying not to cry.
No crying.
I do
no
enough of that
today.
you know.
I know. It's a crazy day.
But thank you. That's really nice
crying.
and very heartfelt, and I appreciate that more than you know. Thank you. Okay, so where were we? Oh, yeah. We're doing news. So there is a definite cool down happening.
Great.
We all know we felt like yesterday was a peak, and it was. And some places.
We were hoping it was the peak.
Yeah. But there's also some possibility for rain today, and we hear Alameda's seen some.
I'm getting texts from all over the bay saying they're getting sprinkles.
Okay, good. Well, that's a cool down we were all hopeful for.
Yep.
So there's that. What's actually healthy, despite most people thinking it's not?
Okay. Sleeping all day and never getting off the couch.
No.
That
is not.
What about copious amounts of ice cream?
Nope.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's funny. I had asked earlier in the week, we were talking, I mentioned that I'm looking for a dessert cookie, a cookie that we can have.
Cookie.
Something that's not something I can feel comfortable having one or two of after a meal without completely just nuking my diet.
Right.
Too much sugar is one of the problems. So it's not healthy. It's just healthier than maybe other cookies that have, so.
At least if you're trying to get sugar out of your life, you can still enjoy a cookie.
Yes.
All right.
So we've been working on that at home, and it's kind of falls into this range of it's not healthy, but it's not the worst thing you can eat.
Okay.
Anyway, some people came up with some fun answers about things on what's actually healthy despite people thinking it's not. On the list is daydreaming.
Oh.
It can be a form of focusing and meditation.
We were just talking about this because you did the autopilot story yesterday. And I actually feel like there are a lot of things that you don't need, they don't need your full attention, and you're able to daydream. I love daydreaming. I think up scenarios all the time. I think everybody does.
The number of things people do behind the wheel, though, is alarming. I would say while there are things that don't require your full focus. Driving, 90 down the freeway should probably be one of those where you put
But you can do it without
and the
being.
TV.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. You shouldn't have any other distractions. But I'm not going. I'm on the road now. I got my hands on the wheel. All right, we're going. And now I'm going 89. Now I'm going 90. Like you're just driving, and it frees your mind up a little bit. I mean, maybe the first month you have your license, you're thinking about it like that the whole time. But it's just background.
Someone asked the internet, what's actually healthy despite most people thinking it's not? Taking breaks when you feel unproductive. It isn't lazy. It can be a reset. I just need a ciggy. I'll be back.
Take a quick break. I need 25 of these a day, and they're each 15 minutes. So that's basically it. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Frozen vegetables. A lot of veggies are frozen within hours of being picked, and it locks in their nutrients. I've heard that. Frozen peas are better by far than regular peas.
I concur. I like frozen corn. I like frozen broccoli. The problem is overcooking it.
I've heard too, though, that the microwave, I have no idea if this is true, but when you microwave food, it takes away a lot of the nutrients.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I even heard
I don't usually nuke it, but I have heard that too.
What do you do with the frozen?
I put it in a half inch of water and just let it steam up.
Steam it, boil it, either way.
And then I slather it in butter.
Yeah,
So
I was going to say, you got to throw some butter in
Yeah.
that hot water.
Hello.
I was doing a kitchen remodel. The missus was. I was just participating I was a participant. And when we went to this one kitchen place, the guy goes, no kitchen should have a microwave. It is what that does to food. It is ruined food. There's no reason to have a microwave. He was a little intense. I do like a microwave for the occasional, you want to heat up
popcorn.
or heat up a tortilla real quick before you make your burrito. There's reasons for it.
This butter's basically frozen solid, and
Yes.
I want it to be soft.
But no, you don't want to make your vegetables with the microwave.
So you usually would take frozen veggies and put them in some kind of dish and nuke them?
Yeah, that's what my parents did.
Try it the other way. Honestly, it takes 2 seconds. As soon as the water's boiling, it's basically done.
And then a half inch of water, you said?
Yeah, a half inch of water at the bottom on a pretty, medium high, and let it come to a boil. And then shake it around a little bit, make sure everything's defrosted, and strain it out. It's
What's
really
actually
good.
healthy despite most people thinking it's not? MSG.
Oh.
They say here, it's basically salt, a natural flavor and umami enhancer. But somehow it got a bad rap.
Yeah.
Do you
Some
remember?
people say they get headaches from it.
Do you remember when there were ads on our TV saying eggs? Be careful with those.
Yeah.
They're terrible for you. Your cholesterol, they're a heart attack waiting to happen. And then someone went, no, they're not.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, eggs, they're back. We can have them again. It's
I love
weird how that took on a
Is that
life
on the
of
list? Because I was actually wondering about that. I eat a hard-boiled egg every day when I get home.
Yes,
but it kind of
eggs
holds
are
me.
on the list. My bad. Eggs, they're down the list. Some people still act like eating eggs is just daily cholesterol bombs. But they're super nutrient dense. My wife
a lot of
eats
protein.
between 2 and 4 eggs a day.
Yeah. I love
every
eggs.
single day.
How does she do them? Does she fry them up or scramble them or
she'll
hard
do
boil
fried.
them? Or?
She'll do them any way. And if I get home and she's been locked in her little at home office all morning, I know I can just make her some scrambled eggs and
She'll be
put
psyched.
them put them on her desk while she's in meetings, and she'll just be like,
"You're a good husband."
Thank you. I am a good husband. You're right, and I'm a good dad too.
I know.
I mean, I try. That's
all it takes.
I'm trying. I am trying. Look at
It
me with my
shows.
fingernails
I
polished.
know.
Salt and fat and sugar. They say these things aren't necessarily bad for you. It's when you don't control the amounts you're having them in.
Well, and if you're eating a lot of heavily processed stuff, it's probably not good. But if you eat a good wide variety of things and put a little green in there, and you can they can be part of a balanced diet.
What's actually healthy despite most people thinking it's not? Carbs. People demonize them, but whole grains and fruits are literally fuel for your brain. Potatoes are on the list. They get a bad rep because they're usually prepared with a lot of oil and butter and fried and processed into chips. But if you roast, bake, or air fry or boil them, they're a pretty healthy, starchy carb. You can eat them.
Yeah, with butter and salt.
Well,
Maybe some sour cream on there.
Now, this one is debatable, but I think it has to do with the people involved and
Oh, okay.
arguing in relationships. Not arguing constantly, but some arguing is healthy.
Well, you can't really expect to agree on everything.
If you hold everything in, it breeds resentment, which is the death of every relationship. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like a woman who ends up with a man who decides, I'm not having kids. And she's now in love and stuck with someone who won't do the thing that she had planned to do. You don't think that's going to be a lifelong resentment?
We should have an argument about this.
That's intense.
Yeah. Well, and there's, good ways to argue and really not good ways to argue. If you can be cool about it, you can work stuff out.
Heard so many times older people who've said this, never go to bed mad. We always sorted it out. Good for you. I don't know how you did that, but there's enough arguments on any given day about anything that you're not always going to go to bed with that solved. Good for you if you can, but I don't. Sometimes that stuff just needs to settle.
Things look different the next morning.
That's what I think.
It's a brand new day.
I really don't think you can always find a solution before you go to bed. That seems like asking too much.
Yeah.
One of you eats it.
Well, maybe don't storm off screaming, though, and slam the door and lock them out of the bedroom.
Oh, tell me.
I don't know. Is that what you do?
No.
Okay.
But what we do
Oh, you said doo-doo.
is stop talking. We're done.
Let's leave
just
it here.
talk tomorrow
Talk
or
about
another
it.
day or 3 weeks from now. Whatever. We're not going to solve this tonight, and there's a lot still to do before anyone gets to go to bed. We're done. Sleeping according to your body's needs. Not on the couch all day, Sarah.
It's just that I get tired when I'm on there and I just drift off into dreamland.
These are things that are so-called unhealthy, but actually aren't bad for you. Playing video games. It can be a problem if you never stop playing.
Right.
But it can also be good for your brain. And they say, what is that? Your hand-eye coordination? It's good for that too.
All right.
Doing puzzles.
Right.
Weird ways can really get your brain working.
Yeah. I like that kind of stuff. I feel like it wakes me up a little bit, playing a game.
I don't know how Jägermeister got on this list.
Oh, Jaeger bombs are okay? Not as bad as we thought they were?
Bob approved for sure.
Jägermeister.
It's called
Jaeger
a
bomb.
Jaeger
My
bomb.
drink of
It's a
choice.
Jaeger bomb. Really? That's your drink of choice?
No, was.
Oh, all right.
It was your
She's
drink
an
of
adult
choice?
now. She's 30.
Yeah, when I first turned 21, I was spending so much money on rounds of Jaeger bombs.
Oh, boy.
Because you know what they do? They keep the night going. They give everybody another boost to energy so we can make it till that 2 a.m. close time and get the slice of pizza afterwards.
I remember that old trick.
I don't understand.
Mix some shots in with your beer.
It's got Red Bull in it.
Jägermeister does?
Jaeger bomb.
Jaeger bombs.
Oh, they didn't have those when I was drinking. I never had a Jaeger bomb. I had Jaeger. I thought a Jaeger. What's the one where you drop?
Irish car bomb.
Irish car bomb.
That's a Jaeger,
You
right?
drop whiskey into
It's usually
beer.
Jameson's into like harps.
Oh,
or-
okay.
But a Jaeger
Okay.
bomb, you drop Jägermeister into Red Bull.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
now you're drunk and wide awake.
That would actually, I would have liked that.
I'm so glad it wasn't around for you. Seems like a terrible choice.
Oh, well, I mean, it all was. It all didn't work out for me, Sarah, but you know.
Yes.
Anyway, those are some things that are supposed to be unhealthy. Okay. Boob sweat.
Oh, yeah. What about it? Tell me everything. How can I get rid of that?
You can't.
Oh.
I mean,
don't know why
I take it
happens.
back.
It's like
you can just stay somewhere in Alaska or, live in an igloo.
It's like it originates there. It's like the strangest feeling when you're sweating from your boobs down. It's like, what's happening?
This story comes to us from the New York Post, and it's about women on cruises.
Okay.
The New York Post is exposing a disturbing trend where female cruise passengers are stashing their room keys and pass cards and more in their bras.
Mm-hmm.
One passenger who had been witnessing this trend says, "Twice I've seen ladies reach into their own shirts to locate their passes in their bras. It's disgusting for crew members to take these passes straight from sweaty boobs. Please just buy a lanyard. Have you experienced that? I know you don't do cruises.
I don't. I hadn't even thought about that because for me, the underneath of the boob is where all the sweat is coming from. If I'm just tucking it into the top of my bra, that part is not sweating. I think these people should just relax.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
enjoy the 1 degree of separation between your hand and their boob.
Yeah, to me, it seems like I don't get it. What are you tripping
Do your
on?
boobs sweat from the top?
No.
Do they sweat from the bottom?
They're not that big, so not much.
We knew someone who was very healthy, and she had the boob sweat. You get it, even.
Oh, absolutely. It's just a weird thing, like right where there's a crease underneath, it just creates so much sweat. I'm like, where is all this coming from? What's happening? The whole bottom of my shirt is
You're
soaked.
considerably bigger than you were when I met you, though. So,
Well, I have had 2 kids.
Right. I'm not saying that. I'm just, there was a time.
I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. I liked having an A cup. I loved it, actually.
I would have said, if I was told to guess, I would have said you were an A cup, and now I would guess you are a C cup.
I'm a B.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
According to Third Love.
Where will you be again next week?
At Third Love on Fillmore here in San Francisco from 11 to 1. And Bob is going to come. We're going to get ourselves fitted properly for bras, and so is Maddie.
What?
800 400.
Are we talking about boobs?
3697.
I was daydreaming.
Is our text number. Maddie's on the show.
Maddie's on the show.
Hey, from the 415, can you please give a shout out to my sister Cece? Thanks, Aaliyah in Oakland. Hi, Cece.
Hey, Cece.
Hey, Cece.
We got a lot of texts. Everybody is trying to tell us how to cook vegetables.
Okay, what are they saying?
415 says microwaving cooks vegetables quickly, minimizing the time they are exposed to heat. This helps preserve heat-sensitive nutrients such as vitamin C.
Okay.
See, here's the thing. Like, how am I to know the truth? Who
You know what?
knows?
Just eat some veggies. It's fine. No matter where you got them from or how you heated them up, just put some veggies in you.
Heck yeah. I love that.
415, holistic nutritionist here. Okay. Nothing wrong with the microwave. Most people overcook and don't know how to use the microwave properly. Undercook and then let it sit for a minute or two, and the steam will do its magic.
I prefer vegetable undercooked to begin with.
Me too.
I'll take it crunchy. My broccoli, I want it crunchy.
Yeah. I don't want it too crunchy. I like my broccoli to be cooked a little bit because it's got such a woody stalk.
Yeah, I don't want it raw, but I definitely don't want it like
But I'll eat the
mushy.
whole. I won't just eat the top. I actually take the big long stalk that comes, when you buy the bunch of it, and I'll cut that up into little discs and cook that up till I love that. Yum yum.
707 Archer Napa says, "We do love you, Vinny."
Oh, Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny.
Oh,
I echo
happened?
everything Sarah said in her note.
Not me. Another Sarah. Although I will write you a love note if you insist.
I'm not going to insist that, and I didn't.
But if you ever want one.
But this note was, I guess,
It's so
given
sweet.
to Danae back at when you guys did the movie
2
premiere,
weeks ago
and
or
so
whatever.
it's getting to me late. But I read the note and thought that is really heartfelt.
Yeah.
And I appreciate
Nice.
it.
Well, I've
My
met
note made
Sarah.
me cry.
I've met Sarah at a couple of things. She's like, definitely like a top contender for, biggest fan. She's great.
415, in humid parts of the country, there are signs at convenience stores that say, "We will not accept bra money or boob money."
In humid places, which I imagine is where cruises are going to. We don't accept boob money.
Now, truthfully, is it any better coming out of your front pocket or your back pocket?
Or just your hand.
Right.
They're dirty. The money's dirty. It's
Well-
got traces of you-know-what on it.
Yeah, it does.
I remember now that you mentioned that, as a little boy, we would bring in dollar bills that had been in our surf trunks or whatever, and we'd be pulling them apart, and they'd be wet. And
At the snack bar.
And you'd try to pay with that, and they'd get out of here with that.
Oh, let it sit in the sun for a bit.
Well, yeah,
That's
you gotta
on
do-
you. I'm
what
not
is
putting it in
that?
my money drawer.
Dripping, What?
It's money. I can't spend my money here.
One bread bowl, sir. Sorry, dry money is what you need to pay for that.
925, I don't know much about vegetables, but they're delicious. Also, can you give a shout out to my mom, Paula? Hi, Paula.
Hey, Paula.
Hey, Paula.
There you go.
That's so funny. He just wanted to say hi to his mom.
And then 53, a whole body deodorant for your underboobs sweat.
I
Whole
hate
body
it.
deodorant.
I hate it. I'm going to tell you something that I believe in, and I don't know how this is going to come off. Probably badly. I don't like the way they put this thought into women that they need to spray themselves from head to toe.
Right. To
In
eliminate all their
particular,
odors.
Their woman area, because that is, there's no part of me that wants that to smell like a jasmine. I don't want that, or whatever other scent you might. Smell like a woman, please. The end.
One more from the 408. I totally have a friend crush on Vin. Been listening to the show for years and just want to be his friend. F in San Jose.
Thanks, F.
Oh, F.
If you want to be his friend, you should probably put your name in. In fact, everybody, when you text in, put your name in, where you're listening from. That'd be great.
We enjoy that very much. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have Ed Sheeran tickets and just friends, but clearly with benefits.
Sarah and Vinnie on Alice.
Have a very nice day at work.
Alice at 97.3.
Woo woo. Doobie 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 doo. Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Good vibes and variety. Ed Sheeran tickets, shall we? Right now, text the word diamond, DIAMOND, to our contest line 20357. That'll get you entered to win tickets to see Ed Sheeran on July 25th at Levi Stadium. The word this hour is diamond. Mason's going to have another word for you in less than an hour. And Jane's got them all day through her show, too. All day, every day this week. Win these Ed Sheeran tickets. The word is diamond. Text it to 20357. You got a chance to get tickets to next summer's biggest show, courtesy of Messina Touring Group. Diamond. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't watched Sneakers yet, Bob's Movie Club. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. will be, I don't know, is it a review or is it just like we all did our homework and we discuss? There's a lot I want to talk about with this movie. Robert Redford passed, and so we decided to pick a Robert Redford. Bob decided on a Robert Redford movie. I didn't have a hand in it. But it's, I'm not saying anything bad about it.
I watched it last night with some friends.
Oh, you can't say.
I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it tonight.
There is actually a lot to talk about.
Today.
And actually, a couple.
long.
It is long.
Sorry. I started it last night and had to turn it off.
Oh.
Not that it was anything wrong with the movie. It's just I needed to go to bed.
No, I got to get this done today.
Like
okay.
there's some, it's good. It's good in that there's a lot to talk about.
Yep.
A lot of stars in that movie.
Yes. A lot of stars we've lost
Yeah.
in that movie.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You shall see.
Just
he,
a little
he is
tease.
very handsome. Like you forget how handsome Robert Redford is, and then I just like, man, even like in his 50s and 60s, he was stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I bet he was the best looking 80-year-old of all time.
Yeah, very good looking man.
Yeah. Because there aren't that many. It's, you know, the pool narrows down. So if you were like all the 80-year-olds, you'd be like, yep, that guy.
Get a good idea what Brad Pitt's going to look like.
Well, that's I was just going to say.
They're very
there's
similar.
a good reason to put those two sort of on the just smoking hot from go and only got better with age.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think that Brad Pitt really is like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the first time I ever went, oh my God, delicious.
Same. Actually, same.
Yeah. It's not that I don't think he's a good actor or anything. I just was never like particularly attracted to him.
I rewatched the Oceans movies earlier this year, and I did not find him cute at all in the early 2000s with his bleach blonde hair and his weird shirts.
Yeah.
But in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that bad boy thing.
You ever watch Legends of the Fall? People say that's where they fell in love.
No.
Yeah, that's such a good movie. I was an extra in Moneyball, and Brad came out to like wave to us all, and
lucky.
I noticed one thing I noticed was he has a butt that won't quit. Like I was like,
Christopher Maloney style?
What's that?
Christopher Maloney style? You know, the guy with the giant butt from Law and Order SVU?
Not that, no, not big.
Is that his name?
Just
I think that's
noticeably
his name.
good.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Just like a great ass.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing like
wearing
that.
slacks.
You know. Oh.
I don't know. That is what I remember. It's like,
wow, you had to wipe your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm drooling over here. Anyway, tomorrow morning on Bob's Movie Club, we will be talking about Sneakers. It's a Robert Redford movie set in San Francisco at the height of the tech world. It's so good.
I'm on that. I'm going to do that early today. I have a lot to do today.
It's 2 hours. 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get it done. I got school pickups.
Take bets?
And,
yeah,
you know, it's drama class tonight, and I got to bring food. I'll do it all. I'm going to get it all done.
I do think, though, this is not necessarily something you can't play in front of your kids. I don't think there's any nudity, and
There's a bra.
there's a bra. I don't remember.
Yeah, in the
bra.
very beginning when they're looking through the window at the two people.
I don't remember that at all. But I'll take your word for it. There's a bra. Don't worry. All right. We all, the whole world, saw the Jumbotron couple at the Coldplay show.
Mhm.
Ex-astronomer, CEO, Andy Byron, and Kristen Cabot. They're just friends. They were just friends. There was nothing going on. The quote is...
Hold on. I just want to be clear. So a month later, they came up with this.
This is what
press
they right.
release.
This is their press release. Kristen and Andy had an excellent working relationship, a great friendship. There was no affair. It was inappropriate to be hugging your boss at a concert, and she accepts full responsibility for it. Now, I would like to say, who the F wrote this?
Are they joking?
Because she was getting her boobs groped by that guy from behind. It's inappropriate to be hugging your boss. What?
That's got to be a joke. Is this real?
It's real. Some sort.
He had his hot dog between two buns.
Right. And was on second base out front.
Getting waved into third.
So they're saying...
But why not? I mean, they've already lost everything they're going to lose. You might as well try to cover
I guess.
I
your
feel
ass.
like at this point, just let it be. Just
Yeah.
move on.
Don't
Why are
bring
you
it
bringing
back
it
into the
up?
public forum. Kristen and Andy had an excellent working relationship, a great friendship. There was no affair. It was inappropriate to be hugging your boss at a concert. She accepts full responsibility for it. But the scandal, the scandal, the downfall, the loss of the job, all that is unfair.
My jaw is on the floor.
I know. I don't know if they're trying to like make her look good or make him look. I don't understand why anyone's saying anything about this. But I did think it was really funny. I'm like, oh, they're pretty good friends. And also, if you're just hanging out, swaying to the music with a friend inappropriately, why the panic?
because his hot dog was between two buns.
Yeah, but that was, why would they care? Nobody can see that. Oh, was it that he had his hands on her boobs? Or that they were up in the nosebleed seats thinking, no one will ever see us up here. I love that Chris Martin was just like, geez, they're either having an affair or they're really camera shy. Got it in one. Mm-hmm.
Well, I can understand from their seat, their lives were blown up.
Oh, yeah.
While at the Coldplay show.
Yep.
Like blowed up.
From nothing to 100.
Right. Blowed up. So I get that one of the things that I find pretty interesting is like another person is a good example is Haktua Girl. Like to just go from a lady walking down the street who answered a question of some guy we still don't know his podcast, but she went world famous overnight.
Yeah. National sensation overnight.
You don't have anything to draw off of in those moments where you're like, well, I was pretty popular in high school. Nope, this is different.
Yep. Little bit. That viral moment we're all hoping for.
All three
You
W's.
just don't want it to be like this.
Right. So I can see where they just didn't, even he in the moment with ducking under the desk, like he has to be down
and
there
turn
going,
around and
now what do I do from down here?
Get the camera off of me.
A lot of texts are saying this from 707. Nice that they put all the blame on her. What do you, WTF?
I know.
And then
these are comments out of page 6.
And 408, how the hell is a subordinate's fault when a boss fondles her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locked on her.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, technically, she wasn't
front,
hugging him.
as you say.
She was standing there and he was creepily behind her.
Yeah, and she works in HR. She just yelled, me!
I almost feel like this statement is rage bait.
Where's your drum? Come on.
Say that again?
She's in HR, so she should have yelled, me!
Anyway, they ran these comments in page 6. It's definitely, I really did. That's the only reason I even did this story, because I was just like, this girl is accepting full responsibility for hugging her boss, which she wasn't doing, and they're not just friends.
I said maybe this statement is rage bait. Maybe the PR strategy is to frame it up as she's taking full responsibility, so the internet will be like, why is all the blame going on her, so that they can turn the narrative to be in her favor.
Look at you putting your marketing skills to work. That might very well be it.
I don't know if it's going to work.
I don't know either, but it did make me mad at him.
Yeah, that's true.
Moving on.
We haven't heard from him at all, have we?
I haven't heard anything from him. I heard from his ex-wife. We
heard from his ex-wife
he's
fairly quickly, and then we heard recently from her husband who said, we were already separated. It's not even a thing.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Yep.
Which I think is, okay, cover your you-know-what.
Sure. Well, it makes you less the fool,
face.
I guess.
Yeah,
right.
you're saving face. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Demon hunters, K-pop demon hunters, they continue to rule. Not just the one with the girls, but there's like the boy one too. The K-pop boys that did a whole. There's another movie
Demon
that's
Slayer.
Oh, is that what it is?
You had mentioned there was a second movie, and we couldn't find it.
Oh, it's there.
It's on Netflix. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's in theaters. Hold on.
I don't think it's the same as Demon Hunters.
No, because it's Demon Slayer's a Japanese franchise. It's
okay.
Oh,
it's
so they're
not,
totally different, not related at all. Okay.
You're saying that these girls are the demon hunters, and this Demon Slayer, the movie Infinity Castle, is a totally different franchise.
That's Japanese, yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's not what I got from it.
I saw demon and some kind of murdering.
I think a lot of people are putting them together.
Okay.
Well, I sat down with Edie and said, there's a second movie, let's watch it. And we couldn't find it.
You lying liar.
And I just went,
lies.
oh, I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Well, you could take her to the movies,
No, I
guess,
mean,
but,
this was just, we were at home and I thought, I've got inside info you don't know about. And then she went, now.
So Golden is a song from K-pop Demon Hunters, and that one is still number 1. Ordinary's number 2. Manchild's number 3. Boy, there's a whole bunch of K-pop on here. Then Raven Lene, Love Me Not. You're hearing that on the Alice all the time. That's at number 7. Daisies at number 8.
Dude, that is a hit.
It's a good song.
Biebs is back.
And at number 9 is Teddy Swims. Still 109 weeks on the charts. Last week it was number 11. So I don't know. I think it broke some record for longest single in the top 10, but it did drop. I don't know if they were consecutive weeks or not, but there he is week after week. Lose Control, Teddy Swims, number 9, and another K-pop, that Hunter X EJ is at number 10. So there's a little quick look at the charts right there. And that's really all I've got time for. Vinny, what do you got coming up?
Door dashing murder supplies.
Oh.
And more after these.
Get up!
What?
You're waking up with Sarah and Vinnie.
Oh my God. What could be better than that? Alice at 97.3.
Alice, 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show, Ed Sheeran, tickets all day. Your next chance coming up with Mason at 10:05.
I don't mean to sidetrack us, but that song is such a throwback, and I was truly thinking that might be the first song that ever played on Alice.
Oh.
I don't know. We weren't there yet, but I like that is.
I feel like it's all time, right?
It's from 96.
Oh, is it really?
The Fool.
It might very well have been the first song.
It was one of those early Alice hits that we played.
Can you believe that song is like 30 years old? That's crazy.
No, I can't.
Incredible.
But I looked it up real quick because
what?
I was thinking, am I just misremembering? But there were a lot of songs that really are
Kinda
cemented in my head as, that was
an Alice original.
What is Your Woman was another one?
Oh, yeah. I don't want to be your woman. Is it White Town? Your Woman?
Your Woman is in White Town.
Is it White Town?
Yeah. I'll look it up.
Yeah,
that was another
awesome.
huge hit at the time that we played the heck out of. Anyway, I love this station. We've been here a long
We've
time.
been here a long, long time.
Thanks for listening,
It's been
by the
a pleasure
way.
doing business with you.
You talking to me or them?
Everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I feel like I'm sitting in the luckiest chair of all time.
Agreed.
Well, actually, it's that one in the corner, the one that's all stained up and has, I sit in that when I do my prep in the morning, and then I move over to this brand new chair. It pumps me up real high. Hi. How you doing? Hi.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by Ed Sheeran tickets. All this week, listen on the 5s every hour from 7:05 a.m. to 6:05 p.m. for the code word. Text that code word that we give you to our contest line, which is 20357. After you text the code word, you'll have a chance to win a pair of tickets to Ed Sheeran on July 25th at Levi's Stadium. Courtesy of Messina Touring Group, this is a show you don't want to miss.
It's the biggest show of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time, guaranteed, Ed Sheeran.
So this is one of those stories where you go, what? It's not a good idea to DoorDash your murder supplies.
Oh.
What?
What are we getting? Poison and duct tape and
bleach.
Rope.
Same-day delivery services are convenient for food, last-minute toilet paper restocking, or inflatable unicorns for spontaneous pool parties.
Oh.
But you should not get your murder supplies from delivery. On Monday morning, a DoorDash driver alerted police after making a very strange delivery to a motel in Sweetwater, Texas. We don't have the complete list of items, but the delivery included trash bags, zip ties, bleach, a hatchet, and more.
That does sound suspicious.
Police say the 42-year-old man named Neil Cooper placed an order on DoorDash for these kidnapping murder tools. When the cops showed up at the motel room, Neil refused to leave and warned officers, "I'm armed."
Oh. Well, we know he has a hatchet, so at the very least.
The cops forced their way in and found a hostage inside.
Oh my God.
The hostage was rescued, but was later arrested on an outstanding warrant.
Still, bad people don't deserve to be kidnapped and murdered.
There's no... They don't.
No. I don't even know why that had to be in the story. I mean, there was a hostage.
A hostage was rescued, and there's no word on their identity, but it sounds like a warrant was drug-related.
Okay. Well, that can get you in some trouble.
Yeah. Neil was arrested for aggravated kidnapping, and there may be additional charges. It's unclear, they say, what he planned to do with the victim, but some of those things he ordered, I feel like those are clues.
Yeah. Check the clues, cops. By the way, that DoorDash driver is a hero.
Yeah.
Hero.
A lot of people praise the driver for acting after seeing all these red flags. I mean, come on. Trash bags, a hatchet. I mean, they didn't list a shovel, but all this stuff is bad news.
It sounds like he was going to chop the person up, put them in various trash bags, and drop them off in different dumpsters all over town. No one will ever suspect. Now let me just quickly DoorDash all the supplies I'll be needing.
Other people did not feel like he was a hero.
Why?
I'm glad it worked out for the best this time, but do you really want your DoorDash driver deciding your order is suspicious and calling the cops? I want to tell that driver, you don't get paid to think, you get paid to deliver.
If you're ordering chicken cacciatore and a side of noodles, then I don't think you have to worry. I think we're all pretty clear on what a hatchet, trash bag, zip ties. No. Bleach. Come on.
That guy saved somebody's life.
He did. He saved that person's life, even though they're obviously a druggie with an outstanding warrant.
We've been talking about pranks, and it's clear we live in a world now where pranks are really not welcome anymore.
No, forget your April Fool's Day, etc.
Yeah, it's just not an option. We had our day.
We certainly did.
And it's long over.
Yeah. Got a lot of trouble in our day.
Oh, yes, we did. We don't even mention it, and we're going to continue to not mention it because it was so much trouble.
Someday we'll do a podcast where we talk all about it.
Maybe. But then again, if you bring that up, people through today's lens will go, you psychopaths.
Nah.
It's supposed to be funny. I mean, and it was.
If they're listening to us, they totally get it.
All right. A 32-year-old South Carolina assistant teacher has been arrested on charges he surreptitiously sprayed his school with a poop smell, sickening students and causing more than $55,000 in damage. That's right.
Where did you get a poop smell from?
Fart spray. You've never heard of it?
No.
Well, there's a fart spray.
And he walked it all around the school. And
Lewis allegedly obtained the spray designed to imitate farts from an online distributor.
He's just trying to be funny.
Well, and I tell you something. I realize he's a teacher. He's a grown-up. He's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Bad job out of you. Kids and farts and poop, it's at the dinner table every friggin' night. And I'm someone that can appreciate that and still find myself going, again?
Yeah.
This same show every night.
Yeah, and it's always funny.
All right.
Yeah.
And then the accusations start. Oh, you don't want us to talk about it because you're the smelliest one in the house. Wait a minute.
Oh, how did you get dragged into this?
That's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, now I'm being framed? Anyway, the kids do like the fart smells, the fart talk, the fart, fart. Unfortunately, they say that this guy used the spray on multiple occasions over time, resulting in a disruption of school, children requiring medical attention for respiratory issues.
Oh. They got some weak children over there.
Yeah, what? And caused damage of $55,000 to the school air conditioning system.
Oh.
He's in big trouble, mister.
You're saying he didn't do this all at once? This was just over time? He would
Overtime.
like,
He must have been,
ha ha ha, I'm the good
what do
time
they call
jolly
that?
prank
Crop
teacher.
dusting?
Oh,
You've heard that term?
Sure.
Sounds like he was, going down the hall. This
Killing
will be funny.
everything.
Hey, who farted in here? And he sits over in the corner giggling, I guess. You're a grown man, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's in big trouble. Don't make pranks anymore. We're trying to help you here. Pranks are over.
They are. Just find another way to amuse yourself. There's probably something online. There's probably an app for that.
A 27-year-old man in Tennessee named Zach Porter went into cardiac arrest at a TJ Maxx.
27 years old?
He's alive today thanks to the quick thinking of a CPR instructor named Mike Brown.
Oh.
Mike Brown says, I didn't even want to be there. I had to go shopping with my wife on this trip. She dragged me.
TJ Maxx.
But they say it's a good thing he was there. He performed CPR to keep Zach going until paramedics arrived.
To revive. You had it.
Big breath, big breath.
Another stranger also helped out, but there it is.
Oh.
He was dragged to the TJ Maxx.
It was fate.
And ended up saving a young person's life.
27 years old having a heart attack?
I don't know.
Was he like, I can't believe these jeans are only $2. This is amazing.
You better hit a drum.
Oh,
Did you hear that? That was amazing.
Thanks, man.
Where's my game?
So here's a game you can win.
I win all the games.
Vinny
What are you
says,
talking about?
I told him that we're not going to play a regular game. We're going to play Kiss, Marry, Kill. And he's like, oh, I'm definitely winning that.
Oh, couple texts real quick. 800-400-3697.
Oh, right. Shoot.
If you want.
You know who doesn't DoorDash from the 415? The bear. He doesn't DoorDash.
So there's no being
Murder
safe
equipment.
from the bear.
Safe from the bear.
Yeah.
No, he'll just climb into your car and steal your food if you leave the window cracked.
That's true.
His intentions are, not hard to guess. Bears.
All the picnic baskets.
415. I thought it was going to be Vinny's order of a giant cucumber and tons of Vaseline.
That was so funny.
You didn't even laugh, but that was a bit. You didn't do that bit.
No,
I was in a
I was
grocery store
laughing
putting
so hard in my head. I was picturing like, how can we make that happen today with cameras?
You can't.
Oh yes, we certainly could. Why not? Doesn't even hurt anybody. It's just funny. You don't have to say a damn thing. You're allowed to buy. They're both available at the supermarket.
And then one more, 707. Vinny, did you just say 1996? I've been listening since the beginning, and I'm still here. Mary, your longtime listener in Vallejo. Love you guys.
Mary.
Thanks, Mary.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Oh, I had
play the romantic music.
Okay.
Play the My Heart Will Go On.
What?
Because we're gonna do Kiss, Marry, Kill.
Marry, Kill. Right.
Yeah. So this is a game you can play along with it, and by game I mean just a fun thing to talk about.
Okay.
So I had told Bob, I've told her a few times, I'm like, hey, write some Kiss, Marry, Kill, see what you come up with, and then I keep forgetting to do them all the live long day.
Yeah, my ones last week were so good, but they're
those
irrelevant
last
now.
forever. Yep.
No, they're irrelevant now.
Oh,
So I made new ones.
I see.
I'm ready.
They were like day specific.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the girl one for the guys.
I call this 90s 90s heartthrob edition.
Okay.
In honor, we didn't talk about it, but there were some big reunions this past week. Bring It On, I think, celebrated 30 years.
Dawson's Creek.
And Dawson's Creek had a big live reading reunion. Very
They read through a
emotional.
script together?
Yes, they read the pilot on stage at a theater on Broadway, but Dawson himself was too sick. James Vanderbeek is battling cancer, and he was too sick, and he couldn't make it. So actually, Lin-Manuel Miranda filled in for him.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Yes.
he is just amazing on Broadway, so that must have
Yes.
totally elevated it.
I think there was a friend who called him up, but it looked very emotional. So anyway, in honor of these big reunions and anniversaries, I've got 3 lovely 90s ladies who are still very hot. Katie Holmes, Gabrielle Union, and Kirsten Dunst.
Oh.
Kiss, marry,
That's easy.
kill. All right, let's hear it.
You marry Katie Holmes, of course. Kill Gabrielle Union and get it on with, what's her name?
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, Kirsten Dunst.
Okay. Care to elaborate or?
I mean, Kirsten Dunst is hot.
Yeah, I'm marrying Kirsten Dunst.
Oh,
and I'm doing Gabrielle Union. And I'm killing whatever the chick is from Dawson's Creek.
Katie Holmes?
She's the worst actress ever.
Oh.
Can't stand her.
Really?
Yeah.
What have you seen her in?
Dawson's Creek.
Oh.
And no, actually, you know what I saw her in? I think she was in one of the Batmans. And she played like a reporter. She just like tore the whole.
Was?
Yeah, she was like a reporter or some love
Are you
interest.
thinking about Jake Gyllenhaal's sister? She
No,
was in
no,
one
not
of them.
Maggie Gyllenhaal. Yeah, see if you can find Katie Holmes in some.
Vincenzo, what do you think?
I'm marrying Gabrielle Union.
Oh, we are really all picking different ones.
That means it was a good one.
That is a good.
I've heard she does all the stuff.
How'd you hear that? Where'd you hear that from?
That's just her. She said it out into the world that she does all the stuff.
Well, that is a selling point.
Yes.
Mm.
So I'm marrying Gabrielle Union. I will do Kirsten Dunst, and I will say have a good one to Katie Holmes.
Have you never seen the movie The Gift? She gets topless in it, and
No, I've never seen the movie
Beautiful.
The Gift.
I have seen that movie. Is that the one?
The one movie Katie Holmes bears all.
Is that right?
Is that
Yeah.
really-
No, I've never seen it.
Do I have the right movie? Is it the one where the guy's got the tattoos of something down in his pants?
I don't remember what the movie is
What's
about. I
that
just
guy's
remember
name? I
she
think
was-
he used to
she
be
was
married to
topless in
like
it.
David Arquette, I think.
Oh, Courtney Cox's ex?
Yeah. I don't know. Did you find Katie Holmes in a Batman movie for me?
Yeah, she's in Batman Begins. You're
Yeah,
right.
She's terrible. Terrible.
She's cute.
No, she ruined that movie. I was just like, that chick cannot act. Who is that? Oh, that's the Dawson's Creek chick?
Fair enough.
Did
All
you
right.
watch Dawson's Creek when you were a kid?
Well, it was I was too young for it when it was
Oh.
on. I remember seeing the ads for it and wishing I could watch it. So then when I got a little bit older, I tried to watch it and I got through a few seasons. But at that point, I was a little too old.
Yeah. It
She
missed
looks
me
great.
totally.
I absolutely didn't realize she looks really good.
Oh, are you going to
stunning.
change up your
Yeah,
thing?
I'll do Katie Holmes and kill Kirsten Dunst. She's
Oh.
a mate. Like
Oh, you're looking at the...
HR.
I can't believe you can Google that stuff on the work computers.
well, we have to be able to access all the things.
Yeah, we need to be able to see all
Very
the
important.
breasts. I mean,
Yeah, she looks great. I never heard of that movie, never saw that movie, and I've never
You've
seen
seen-
her act in anything.
You've seen
Because she
the best
can't
part.
act. Even if you've seen her and stuff, she's not acting. That's not...
All right.
Okay,
Doesn't
next
qualify.
up, I've got.
one for Bob.
Oh,
wait.
Bob,
okay.
kiss, marry, kill. Maddie, Vinnie, Sarah.
Oh,
no.
What do you mean?
I thought she already did this one.
I don't think so.
I did it already, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you
she
did?
marries me, she kisses you, and she kills Maddie.
Oh,
Doy.
all right.
Obviously.
All right. I didn't know. I must have been
Sarah
absent
can
that day.
sew. That'd be nice to have around the house.
Oh, that
Yeah,
would've
I'm
been
very,
bad.
very handy. You get a little tear in your pants, I'll put a nice patch on there for
The
you.
quality of work on this bag you made me is
Oh.
impeccable.
Thank you.
Oh, is that your new bag?
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice.
Isn't it nice? It's going to match my luggage perfectly.
It matches her plaid shirt.
Oh, yeah. That I didn't really think that through.
All right. Let's
Okay,
hear it.
Mature Hollywood Hotties edition.
Okay.
The late, great Robert Redford, Denzel Washington,
Oh, Denzel.
and Robert De Niro, the new
Oh.
head of the FCC. If you know, you know.
Okay, repeat it again.
Robert Redford, Denzel Washington,
Denzel.
and Robert De Niro.
Who's got to go first?
Whoever yells it out first.
Okay.
I'll tell you right off the bat, I'm going to kill De Niro.
Me too.
Never been attracted to him.
Oh, I'm a fan of his, but
Yeah.
no, I'm
Yeah.
not doing any of the stuff with that guy.
I think I would kiss Robert De Niro. I would marry Robert Redford because especially after his death, all of these great things keep coming out about him. He seems like he was a really good guy, like for real, which is really cool. And I would kill Denzel. Sorry.
Oh.
Good
I would
movies, though.
kiss Denzel. I would marry Robert Redford, and I would get rid of De Niro.
I think I'd marry, out of those three, I'd marry Denzel. I'm just not that into Robert Redford. And, Denzel and I started a movie with you, Vin,
I like Denzel Washington movies, and I like him, but if you hear him in interviews, he has a very...
You know what? You're right. I'm going to switch my time. I guess I have to marry Robert Redford. He was very, just dismissively almost combative in that thing about being canceled. I was like, dude, no, do you listen to what they're saying? Stop it.
I would find myself going, are you really going to come down this strong on waffles? Like, we're just having breakfast.
Right.
Calm down,
It's
dude.
breakfast. Just eat it. Go to work.
So, yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I would obviously kill Denzel because he was a jerk to me when I interviewed him. Robert Redford, I would do, and I'd marry Robert De Niro just to have him go around and going, "You talking to me? You talking to me?" I'd enjoy his company.
All right.
Did you do your picks?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you say?
I said I would marry Robert Redford.
Oh, yeah,
he
that's
seems
right,
like a good guy.
Mm.
That music was really distracting me. I don't know about anyone else.
Were you ready to break out into song any second?
Like I need to jump up on the desk and perform.
Well, please feel free.
Do we have another
we're out
one?
of time.
No, that's it. We're out of time. Thanks for playing along. I think Vinny won that one. Good job, Vinny.
Thank you, everyone.
Great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
I really
That
do
was really-
appreciate representing you.
Yep.
There's me.
You got me to change my mind. You made a great point right there at the end. I was like, I forgot about him being a jerk in interviews. Goodbye.
Well, hold on. My hand is empty.
Oh, for your $50?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I'll write you a check.
Okay.
Sure, it'll be good. All day long today, Mason and Jane continue to have tickets for Ed Sheeran every hour at 5 after all day long. And we'll see you back here on Thursday.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wake up, Bay Area.
This is amazing.
With Sarah and Vinny.
You stole the car and let that guy drive?
Alice at 97.3.